Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is me, your Sulirik Bright, and welcome you all back to the stream. I hope everybody's having a fantastic day so far. Today, I'm here back with some more um, Dungeons and Dragons. Here with session number 36 of Tales of Fate, campaign 2. Last time we left off arriving at a ghost city, floating city made out of what seems to be the memories of the people that made, or well, that were killed in the war. We got to learn a lot about Jamil, the leader figure at the Cobalt Soul, and we got to learn a lot about the Cobalt Soul and its actions after the war and how it was founded. Last session was a lore heavy one. It was a lot of fun. It was a blast. I'll be back. Give me 5 minutes, chat. Hey, what's going on, everyone? I'm back. Sorry about that. And sorry for the delay. Anyways, I hope everybody's having a fantastic Saturday so far. I hope everybody's start to the weekend has been amazing. So, back to the recap. Last session, we finally reached this colony of refugees for a mission that was given to us by Zania. The mission was simple: to contact these people and ask them for plans or for them to make a weapon for her. She said it was important to maintain the balance of the Feywild. We also got to know about the past of Void and her family. We also got to know about Zelda, how she was herself experimented on with Ruidus, or well, at least her family was, and that she holds the cure to the problems that our party and the world above has been facing in the material plane. Zafthin was in the Empire, searching for clues about his arm, how he could get rid of it, how he could cure it for his patron. Found a particular book that told him everything he needed to know about the automatons that were made to fight a war that was not their own, about how they were systematically removed from society, how they were made to fight the Celestials, and how they were made to destroy them, and what befell them. But yeah, that was also another flashback. Soren, back in the material plane, regained his memories of his time with Jamil in a almost flashback like state. He got to learn what Jamil was up to. We got to learn, at least as players, what he was up to, what he was doing. He had the watch, and he wanted to find Gloucester and learn how to use the watch from him. He wanted to bring the people of Cobalt back. People that he said were trapped in the astral realm for years. That is where we left off last time with Soren and Jamil coming up onto Ilyana at a place, at a prison where Gloucester was trapped in. And that is where we will be resuming today. Anyways, I hope everybody's having a fantastic day so far. Good to have you all over here. We are just waiting for the players to hop in. We were supposed to start at 6:10. At least that's what the DM told me. We're still waiting for Ashla and Roy to hop in. Ashla plays... Sorry. Ashla is played by Vignesh, whereas Roy plays Elvis. We're going to be joined by Zelda, who's played by Box. We're going to be joined by Void, of course, who's played by RP. And the one and only Sassy Pants, who's played by Sassy Pants. And of course, wonderful DM, Nano. It's going to be a fun one. That reminds me, I need to go knock on Twitch. If everybody is already live. No one is live, it's just me. That's kind of sad. I thought they would have already started by now. That's the one thing with scheduling streams on YouTube. But no, Steve is still not live. Neither is Nano. Big sad. Don't worry. But yeah, we're just waiting for everybody to hop in, and then we're gonna be starting the session. Everybody's already in the VC except Roy, who I'm not sure if he's joining us. He doesn't seem to be online right now. Ashla still has yet to join in. But yeah, we'll be doing some Minecraft tomorrow. Today was D&D day anyways, and one of my friends is over. So I will be spending some time with him. But yeah, tomorrow will be Minecraft day, entire day. Got some plans happening. Let's just say, uh, we have to build the auction house there. Because the auction house is a thing that I decided to build on a whim. Because I have been catching a lot of Pokemon back uh, off screen. Got a long collection that I'm excited to show you all. Um, and I'm excited for today. The low drops are going to be great. The low drops are going to be amazing. It's going to be a lot of fun. I sometimes don't know what's happening on our D&D Discord. There's just a lot of shenanigans happening there all the time, and I don't think I can keep up with any of them. I hope audio levels and everything are fine. Um, that's one of my concern every single time. I think because even when I'm like a mile away from the mic, so even if I'm like slightly away from the mic, the audio difference affects it. Like, see, this is when I'm just sitting back, not my face against the mic. I don't know. I kind of like it. It's kind of low, but this is what I like really like. It's kind of like, two in your face thing, but audio quality is crisp, kind of. Main issue is background noises, and I'm in a corner, so hold on, chat. I needed to download something. A missed call. I'm gonna deal with that later. This is great music, man. Witcher's entire music line is so good. I don't know if YouTube can hear this. YouTube should be able to, but then again, I don't trust the plugin I'm using for this. Um, if YouTube can hear anything or not, not sure. I don't understand the session title this time. Last time it was Echoes of War, which I think was pretty self-explanatory. I don't know what today's session title means. Still waiting for everybody to be here. Sassy started his stream, which is rare. We are 30 minutes late. Again. I think delays might be sort of our thing. Nothing against the players or anything. Just I should stop scheduling my streams because it's like 30 minutes of me just staring at the intermission screen because I don't have a stream starting thing. I need to set that up. I've been wanting to. I just haven't found like. So I wanted to make one myself. I started doing this in what what's the program called, man? After Effects. I was not able to design anything that I liked. Everything was like pretty basic. I think if you guys remember, like my last stream starting thing was like pretty basic. I wasn't too proud of that one, but at least it was something that was, how do I put it, me. Because I made it. It was not something I was using off the internet, right? Which is what I want to do. But it's tough. It's tough making something in After Effects. It's tough because I have never done anything in After Effects. Ever. I think the only thing I did was my stream starting screen, which was like eons ago. Way before. I think it's been what, 2 years since that? Approximately, or maybe even more. But I'm not sure. Carmichael is streaming today. Yeah, I actually haven't talked to him for a while. Oh my god. My ears almost got blasted there. Jeez. By the way, chat, we hit 390 subs over on 390? 490 over on YouTube. So if you're new around here, I would consider, I would appreciate it if you guys considered subscribing to the channel there. Absolutely free. Really helps me out. We've been trying to hit 500 for the past few days. Minecraft for me has been great again. Once again, getting back into multiplayer Minecraft. It's been amazing. I think I'm going to be doing more of that soon. I have started recording as well, and I'm going to be putting out episodes, Minecraft episodes as well. It's been a lot of fun. I've been making a little bit of progress off screen for like the 2 days that was off, yesterday and today. But I'll be back with some more Minecraft tomorrow because it's fun. It's a lot of fun. Just hopping on, chilling a little bit, having a lot of fun. I guess that's all it's about, really. There's There's a thing on my screen. But man, what a ride it has been the entire time. Like if I look at Tales of It 2 entirely, I think we started around a year, 2 years ago. That's how long this has been going, and I think it started off quite randomly. I did not know Steve. I did not know Nano, the DM. I did not know Void. The I think the only person I knew from the original cast was Blue Star, and I got him there into the sessions. Other than that, I knew nobody there. Uh, it randomly got started, and ever since it's been such a blast being with this group for like 2 years. Pretty good friends, I would say, if they consider that. But that's beside the point. Jokes apart, it's been a lot of fun. I've been wanting to do more TTRPGs recently. Maybe I'll start doing some things shortly. I don't know. I have some things planned, but we'll see what happens and what is going to happen in the future. Definitely going to be more Minecraft. What I had initially planned was I would make another channel for TTRPGs, just like Steve has done. But that plan sort of I just put in the back seat of things, because I know on my channel at least, primarily the people who stop are here for Minecraft and only Minecraft. My friend's playing Star Citizen. He was showing the game to me. Anyways, so I used to mainly be like a variety streamer. I used to stream a lot of different games. Minecraft. I used to do Apex back way back. I think a year ago or so is when I stopped. Of course, I used to do things like I used to do Valorant for a while, believe it or not. Now I have stopped playing the game entirely. And I used to do a lot more games. I still do them occasionally, but recently it's just been mainly Minecraft. Part of it is because, of course, I love playing Minecraft. It's an amazing game. I haven't playing it like for a long time, and I just enjoy it. But at the same time, I also want to do more things. There's more things I have planned. Of course, uploads are going to be there. I think I'm going to make them a bi-weekly thing, where every other week you're going to be having an episode uploaded. Just because I will be streaming almost on a daily basis. There will be some days I'm going to be taking off because I still have college going on. But other than that, I will be streaming quite regularly. So we'll see what happens there. But what I wanted to do was basically Sundays are going to be like super long streams. Saturday is going to be Tales of Fate 2. Mondays, I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing then. I think I might have another D&D game on Fridays. I had a chat with Ank'harel regarding a game that he mentioned he's running on Fridays, and I might join that. Haven't decided yet. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday will usually be Minecraft streams, but I'm also thinking I might mix in up things like Raft, which actually we haven't played in a while. I'm gonna ask these guys when they want to do Raft again, but I'm gonna be throwing in like a lot of other games as well. For the most part, I will be multi-streaming now that I know multi-streaming works for me. At least till the start of May. I'll be a little busy with university work. After that, I'm free, but after that, I have to find work. So again, everything is sort of up in the air right now, but we'll see how it goes. Um, I need to hop on and see on what's going on Discord because we still haven't started. It's been 30 minutes since I've started the stream. Because Diana was like, okay, we'll schedule a stream at 6:10. We'll start approximately then. Okay, Nano also started her stream, so I think we're gonna be on soon. I'm gonna just quickly go over to YouTube and I'm gonna knock on both Pantless Tables and Nano's channel. Twitch's knock feature is kind of good. Zelda is saying we're good. Hello. Well. Calamity is good. Yeah, no, we don't. I'm not going to comment on that. Wow. Yeah, let's. Fair. Oh, did anybody continue? Who? Wow. Oh yeah, you were low like one time. Yeah, you were low last time. All right. I mean the older ones, yes. The newer one is actually decent. Oh no. Whatever shall we do? Void is scheming something and I don't like it. Void is scheming something. Wow. Okay, all jokes apart, did anybody go watch the Minecraft movie? Oh no. I have been wanting to go, but I am like I'm expecting disappointment, so I'm not unsure if I want to go and do this. I know. Yeah, basically. I am ready to start. I've been ready to start for 30 minutes now.
Here. Fuck.
And we're queer. Some of
And
us.
we're not drinking any beer. Yes.
That's not gonna work. Okay, I have a silly question, and this is. I should have probably asked this like before the session started, but still, doesn't matter. Who cares?
I don't believe this.
Are you guys tired of like we haven't done anything in this campaign, but still in general, are you guys tired of time travel?
No.
I wasn't
Okay.
here.
I
for
fucking
time
love that
travel.
shit. What do you mean?
Okay.
Yeah, time
I
travel
am-
is great. Of course, we
I'm
see. We can't
planning-
ask you about this.
I think it's like different because I think it's different for different types of it.
Mhm.
I really like the time. It's not exactly time travel, but like I like the flashbacks kind of thing that you're doing
Oh,
right
yeah,
now
yeah, yeah.
with Soren.
No, I'm not.
That's like really
I'm
good.
not asking for
but
like
yeah.
in this campaign. I'm asking in
Right.
general about like
general.
fatigue related to
Oh, stories about it.
yeah.
The
So
the
involving
only type
it.
of time travel that I hate is the one that happens in Doraemon and shit like that.
Wow.
Doraemon.
I don't think
That is
Doraemon
such
comes
a
to
good
my
How
mind
how
even in
how
the
did you
top
get there?
20 if I think about time travel.
How did you get there?
I mean, the entire
I
plot
was
of
not
Doraemon
even.
is time travel.
I didn't
That
even
is
know
true.
Doraemon has time travel.
No, the
No.
whole plot of Doraemon is technically time travel. Yes.
Okay.
He's
No,
right.
I
So
didn't
the
know
reason
this.
why I asked is obviously like
Yeah.
after this campaign, obviously like when we are not doing RP's campaign, when we are not doing Rick Pet's campaign, etc. etc. I am thinking of writing a mini series inspired by the show Legends of Tomorrow.
Ah.
Oh, let's fucking go.
Oh, I like that
Interesting.
show.
So essentially,
That's
just a bunch of people with superpowers or not, depends characters, time traveling, solving shenanigans and stuff.
Oh,
I
sounds
don't mind
fun.
as long as it's not like
Yeah,
a
Isn't
continuous
it part of DC
time
now?
travel.
What's
It was
part
always
of DC?
yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Legends of Tomorrow.
Basic.
Oh yeah, Legends of Tomorrow is DC. Yeah.
Callum is calling it bad
Not a-
American Doctor Who.
Not a continuous thing. Yeah, bad American Doctor.
Uh,
Bad
fair.
No, but it'll have to be a different system, right? won't be
Leave
D&D?
that up to me.
That the DM can decide.
Interesting.
Hmm.
No,
Oh yeah,
that is-
it'll
that is
have to
really
be a
cool though.
different system. Time travel will be an aspect of it, and you have a time traveling ship or something else. I don't know, but
Why does it
Essentially,
need
the
to be a
concept
different
is-
system?
I don't know.
No, just like how we did the space thing, right? The 7 episodes
that
it was technically like Mothership, but
No, that we wanted to try out a
that-
different system because
Yeah, was a
uh,
different thing. Yeah.
yeah, the ship
Yeah.
had its own stats and stuff. That's
I would love to
that's-
try
that's
out
what I'm
the
thinking.
Star Wars TTRPG system.
why.
I've been thinking of I was looking into it like
Because
I
I
think a
have
few
so
days
much
back.
love that.
There's a Star Wars strip RPG?
Yeah, there is.
Bro,
You didn't know
for
this?
everything.
It's
There's
called,
even a
Yeah.
documentary.
it's called SW.
No.
I
It's
love
called
Star Wars
SW5e,
everything,
and it's
but
it's
the
essentially
only problem
yeah.
is
Go on.
I've never watched Star Wars.
Oh.
I
Oh
haven't
yeah,
watched
she's
Star
a
Wars either.
Trekkie. She's a Trekkie.
You-
She's a Trekkie.
Ah.
Oh, you leave. You're too
like-
young.
I like.
See, I've never
I like
watched Star Wars, but
Red
it's
Dot
always good to know.
I've been thinking I've been first of all either wanting to play or run like a Cyberpunk Red.
Oh, fucking Cyberpunk. Right?
Yeah.
Brutal.
It is. It's so much
I'll
fun.
look into the Star Wars thing.
So let's
Nano, have you
watch that
watched?
Cyberpunk show.
Have you watched Lower Decks?
Not really. I've seen the promos and stuff. It's on my list, but I haven't gotten to it yet.
It's so fun.
Gotten to
I
it.
like it.
Yeah, I've heard that
It's-
it's better than Discovery, which was
It's
sure,
I-
but like,
you know
I'm
what?
probably
I-
only-
controversial opinion.
I'm gonna
I liked
gonna say
the
something
early
that's
season
my-
of Discovery.
I
I like
same. I think they're
Yeah.
part of like the only dozen people who like Discovery.
I mean, it had Michelle Yeoh in it. That's an insane
That's
cast.
yeah, that's valid. Honestly,
No,
I
but
I like the
Discovery
second
was really
season too.
good.
I think,
think-
the way that they wrapped up the second story, like the time travel shenanigan thing, I
Yeah.
liked it.
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
I don't like the. I,
I
didn't
like-
like the way it ended. The final season was kind of flat, in my opinion.
I did
But
not
the-
watch it.
Uh, they, yeah, it was an experience.
Anyways,
Watched
let's
the
start.
last season. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
say
All
something
right.
that might trigger a lot of people.
We are about Discovery.
No, it's, I haven't watched any of the Lord of the Rings.
Oh,
Neither have I.
cool, it's fine. You should watch
you,
it. It's
Roy.
fun. No, it's fine. We are forgetting Roy's young.
You should still know. As soon as you're born, you should watch it.
Wow.
Bro,
Wow.
I
Yeah.
know.
No. First thing you should
Yeah, you
watch is
have to
Lord of the
skip-
Rings.
So,
Yep.
one of the reasons why you should watch it is because that is the inspiration for D&D, and like almost all
I
the
know.
RPG
That's
after
why I
that.
said it might trigger people
Mhm.
playing D&D without watching the Lord of the Rings.
No, don't worry. I haven't watched it either. It's fine.
Yeah, you guys can watch it together. It's nice.
Yeah. Yeah, I always wanted to read the books before watching it. That's the thing.
No, don't. I would advise against reading the books unless you want some sleeping material.
Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah.
it's
yeah.
different.
Wow.
If I want to go to
Watch the
sleep, I'll
movies.
read the book
Listen,
now.
I've read the books, okay? I love
It's a
them,
lot.
but it's too much. Like when you
It's too
say
much.
you want the backstory for characters, this bitch literally started from the beginning.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
oh yeah, this is how the world was created. That
So,
beginning.
So that's
Oh.
it's basically like the Mahabharata, right? At that point.
No.
The
Mahabharata
Mahabharata
is like
starts
Mahabharata-
seventh
nothing compared
generation
to the
before.
kind of depth that this person goes to.
Yeah.
Also,
Mahabharata did
doesn't
not
have that
invent.
much fillers.
Like love Mahabharata too, but like they did not invent languages for this. They did not like invent like
they
entire
didn't
mythology
create the
for it.
linguistics. Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Star Wars did it as well, so.
That's valid.
No,
Oh,
Star Wars is
Zelda.
not that deep, bro.
Star Wars
Let's
is
be
not that
honest.
No,
deep,
but
but like
Klingon.
yeah, they
Star
did
Wars
invent
has
it.
their
Klingon
own language.
is like a whole fucking language. Yeah,
Mhm.
that is true.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
They do have
even then,
Klingons.
And
Elotier
yeah.
is a different breed entirely.
Mhm.
The
Yeah.
man went into
In terms
way
of
too much depth.
language, yeah, because
I
like
just said Klingons for
Tolkien
Star
is a
Wars, and nobody
polyglot,
corrected me.
yeah.
By the way.
Oh,
What?
nobody even heard you. So.
wow.
Okay.
No, I thought Klingons in Star Trek. My bad.
Uh,
I thought you were talking about Star Trek.
the
Yeah, go ahead.
Zelda, the love interest in Discovery is a Klingon who is turned into a human. So it's a reverse Rachel Dolezal.
There was also a,
He's transracial,
Oh.
yeah.
trans-species
Wow.
actually.
I think they have borrowed it like from the classics because there were like trans characters in that too.
Hmm. It's a good thing
It's
I've
cool.
never watched that show.
Yeah, the
It
old
is
ones
kind
were
of a
pretty
trans
good.
experience now that I think about it.
Mm-hmm. The old shows were pretty good when it comes to representation. They were like
Yeah.
genuine good trans representation that early on in like I think what 80s. It's pretty cool. Okay, let's begin. Who wants to recap?
Oh, fuck it. Let's go.
Oh,
It all started when
I should
When
switch
someone sang in the
to
universe. Oh yeah, go ahead.
push to talk for D&D.
Oh.
It's gonna make
Okay,
life for me much easier
so,
because I don't have to tap to
party made it
Discord.
the Feywild.
but I can
after,
push
after
and then talk. It's
a
great.
heart-wrenching,
It's
tear-jerking
beautiful.
goodbye from Soren. We're retconning it so that everyone cried so hard their eyes were red and they couldn't see properly. They were attacked by a bunch of weird flying bats. Met up with a new group of people who were sent to escort them. One of whom was a ferret snorting rabbit named Sassy Pants.
I hate this guy.
Vibes were vibing, and there was like a whole thing that led to shenanigans, and they fought weird creatures, went to a bar that bunch of them got high, some people fell asleep. The rabbit stole some shit from Void, and then they went to they went to this place called the court of, or like the palace where Ziania lives. Ziania is someone from Oops All Bards, who's also part of the Tales of Fate universe and played by Box, but now an NPC. She's the queen of the Uncity Court, apparently, and
Yes.
all of that shit. There's a lot of weird shit that happened with Vustal and Sassy Pants getting each other high and drugging each other, which was hilarious in the moment, where they forgot how to read maps and forgot how to do other things. It was funny with an E and an accent on it, not with Y. And there was some flashbacks with Zapthin, who was trying to figure out shenanigans about what the fuck is going on, and he was doing some research into the Red Dust to help himself and to help Naviask, and there was also some things about there was some things about Soren remembering the past with Jamil, but it was technically a dream, but it was all and a flashback, but also he could somehow impact what was happening in real time, which was really fucking weird. And they were sent by Ziania to escort, no, to go to Etheus, whatever the place is, and to get some
She doesn't know
information.
about Aethris. She only knows about like the camp. But yes, go ahead.
Oh yeah, the camp. Sorry, I thought the camp was called Aethys. My bad. They were sent by Ziania to this camp where the refugees from Kobol and other wars kind of live and ensure that survival is surviving. Immediately got
Survival is
the locals
surviving.
immediately got antagonized because these fuckers did not know how to approach them and talk to them, and immediately they were like, why are you here? And Ashla's like, oh, we need you to make weapons for us. So that was funny. But luckily Sassy Points had Xania's seal, and that kind of helped. Void went off on a whole other adventure to learn about her family roots. Started climbing a tree, but like not like how you climb a regular tree, but like walking on the tree because if it had a staircase and weird other shit. Almost name dropped the Uncity Court, but was like, oh no shit, and then showed off a medallion that they had from that was referenced in fucking August,
Damn, that's in
in
pretty
April
high detail.
2024. So full circle moment for that.
Random dates.
And yeah, and now we're at a point where we are trying to figure out how we can help these people. And also, Jamil is a shithead now. Well, he's not a shithead now, but Jamil has ulterior motives. He's trying to bring his family, his universe, his people back from Kobold. Apparently, he's also
From
been alive for
Kobold?
thousands of years, and he's not a natural redhead. So that was kind of shitty on his part. To yeah, but that's basically the recap of the last 4 sessions. Yeah.
Sounds good.
Everyone can wake up
So-
now. He's done.
Where did we leave
Wow.
off last session? I forgot.
We left off in front of the prison, where
All the
Sorin and
Our glass
you know,
house.
Jamil met Glastov and
No,
Ilyana.
no, but like in the real in Aethys.
Oh,
Oh.
that's
Oh.
when Void came to us, I think.
No, no,
Yeah.
No, no, that was
We were
way
talking
back.
to-
That
No,
was
no,
way
it-
back.
Oh,
Void
and
came
we were,
long
we were
time ago.
talking to AS.
Yeah,
You were
we were
talking
talking
to
to the guy
That
that
one
was
weird guy
the
who
name.
talks with mixed up words.
Yeah, one
Because-
weird guy.
yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Varys, yeah. You're talking to
Varys.
Varys, man with the dark glass face.
Yes.
And what did they tell you? I forgot. Like I left it at like a specific thing.
He says something about the moon corrupts, and Naviask is the only part 2 enlightenment in this world, and blah blah blah, shit like that.
Huh? Okay.
Then he
That doesn't matter.
then he told us about the library of kobolds and everything. He told us about the library and the experiments and stuff.
Yeah. Okay, sounds good. Okay. So you all find yourself still sitting in front of this person. Looks at Zelda. I would love to keep discussing stuff, but I believe there's someone who would like to meet you.
Okay.
Gets up, starts to escort you. Are you all following?
Yeah.
I'm following.
Okay. Brings you all outside. You look up, the sun is shining. You see people all around you. In different states of corruption, some people not corrupted. You also see a bunch of creatures who you don't recognize, from this world, from the material plane even. But there's a bunch of creatures just roaming around, going about their day, doing business, talking to each other, everything. And about few 100 feet ahead, you see a bridge across a river. And Vustal, you remember this place? You remember this bridge from your nightmare? By your vision. Hunched over, leaned over, on one of the sides, you see a large figure around 8 feet tall, orange metal, with a crown of flowers over their head.
Yes.
Naviask.
Oh. Wustal has just like one of his hands on the hilt of his sword.
I'm
You
going
all
to stand next to
approach.
Gustal, make sure that he doesn't randomly start slashing.
No trust,
about
man.
growth.
Come on.
The trust is there, but I'm going to verify that.
No,
that
20
doesn't
sessions ago, the Void would have been the one with ready to
happen.
attack.
But
I know, right?
Void has grown up as a person. That's how it.
Wow. Wow.
Wow. Now we ask,
Last session, Void was talking about committing war crimes. What the fuck do you mean you've grown up?
No, that was
a little
RP.
bird comes and like sits on Naviask's shoulder, then perches on his head, sort of like animatedly looks up at it, takes it on a finger, and then just sort of like gently blows on it and flies away, and then diverts his attention towards you all. In a very deep, mechanical voice, says, my children. Extends his arms towards you all, looking specifically at Zelda and Elvis.
Hey,
Too shocked and stunned to see anything. Just moves forward closer to them.
He kneels down and hugs you both.
Yeah.
How tall is
been a while.
He is 8 feet
No,
tall.
after.
he?
Very tall.
Okay.
Um,
Elvis hugs him back.
Weird stuff happening.
he
Navias is there.
smells of flowers and of motor oil.
Wow.
Yeah, that makes
You have known his presence for a while, so he feels like comfort. Gentle, even though you can feel the metallic weight of his entire body around you. After a brief couple of seconds, he gets back up, looks at both of you. I am incredibly proud of what all you have done, and through the means that you have achieved it. What brings you here?
Well,
Looks up and says, we were asked by the Lily Queen of the Pacifico to ask these
Xenia!
refugees.
yeah.
Yes.
Did she send you any of her cookies?
But no, I don't think so.
Unfortunately not.
Oh no.
She said that if we helped her, she would help us find our way to you, and I think this is what she meant.
Above the
She
table
said-
clarification, she said that if you fetch a weapon or a blueprint or something from this place, or help, get these people to help Xenia in terms of weapon crafting and such, she
Mhm.
would help
Then-
you all to in figuring out ways to fight off the radiation
Upstairs.
that is in the water.
Yeah, but she also said when me and Zelda asked her about Navias,
Mm-hmm.
she said she
Yeah,
might
she said,
know
yeah, you
where
should-
he is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Then
That was
that's
also
kind of
part of
like
the
why
deal, yeah.
she sent you here. She was like, yeah,
yeah. Okay.
visit your friends.
I think she wants us to help us find some blueprints or some weapons or something.
Oh, her constant need for weapons. Which fortunately she does not use much, but no,
Well,
I
she-
don't think we should do that. Looks behind you at the at Varys, who is sort of just like gives a shrug.
She said something about the Crimson Moon and how she knows how to deal with the people who have been corrupted by it.
Huh.
Yeah, the iridium underneath Ank'harel is making things worse.
Iridium under Ank'harel. Still
We
active.
did find the city under Ank'harel. People are using it for their own Well, unlawful
Unsavory.
deeds, I'd say.
Yeah,
Yeah.
unsavory purposes.
We managed to get out scot free that time, but there seems to be something there which needs to be taken care of.
Huh. It is what it is. I'm glad you all
Whatever.
are on this quest to solve these problems. The town of Ank'harel is lucky to have you all as its heroes.
I won't call ourselves heroes. We have caused more damage than good in that.
Always very humble, sort of like he takes two fingers and just sort of like pets you on your head. And you, how have you been? Looks at Zelda.
Yeah.
I think you
confused.
have sensed some changes.
But sensed is certainly a way to put it. Why do I grow flowers now out of my blood?
What?
Oh, right. When my blood grows.
Wait,
flowers,
Void doesn't know?
I don't think I know. I don't think anyone knows, right? Do I
That's
know?
not
We saw.
We saw it.
Ash-
We
Ashla
saw.
I thought we explained
Void
it to
wasn't there.
everyone. Yeah.
I think Void wasn't there. I think.
Oh,
Yeah,
No, RP wasn't there. Void was.
Yeah.
Then I know
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Yes.
Never
So
mind,
everybody knows
retcon.
about that.
Yep.
Yes. So Zelda's blood is like a bone meal in mine.
Wow.
Yeah,
Nice.
that's directly the thing.
What a reference.
Couldn't
Everyone
find
knows
anything better.
What do you know about
Rolling down.
suffering
No.
and penance, Zelda?
It's a little bit of a loaded question.
Huh, of course. Well, you see, it's a long answer, and I could tell you all about you, but I feel it's easier to understand for yourself. All I would say is, this is a gift, this is a curse, this is your penance, and this is your gift to the world.
Penance. But
You are very unique, and you have suffered a lot. It doesn't matter right now. Just know that I'm here if you need me, and you'll get through this. You are confused, but I'm sure just growing some flowers out of your blood is not that big of a problem right now, is it?
I'm just wondering why me.
Soon,
Soon.
you'll know.
Jeez.
Sort of just pat you on your shoulders.
Hi.
guess so.
If
Every
you-
answer has its time.
Uh,
Yes.
are you taking questions from? Yeah. Thank you.
Who might you be?
Okay.
Wow.
I'm Ashla.
Hi. Hello.
I've got so many questions.
Oh. Have you now? And I can hear
Yeah.
some slight amount of, very slight amount of disdain or perhaps sarcasm in the
Sarcasm.
voice.
Yeah.
Like,
Uh,
have you now?
Yeah.
Takes out the
I
notebook.
think my big one. I think my big one is that
Just immediately goes
I've
like, what the
been-
fuck? The first question is, what the fuck? Go ahead, please.
I've been plagued by this being that is too massive for me to comprehend. It's like this amorphous entity with shifting faces. is there something
Shifting
in
faces.
your...
And immediately you hear the voice, the tone shift. Can everyone please get away from Ashla? Ashla, was it?
I love this. Oh, I love
What?
this. Ashla hates this.
No.
Let's get you here, and sort of like starts to escort you to a place if you're moving.
I'm
if you want
following.
to.
I
I'm following.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow, but keep a distance.
I look at Zelda and Elvis, and I say, the trust you have put in your patron is something I'll be cashing in today. I hope this doesn't go too badly for me.
What the hell are you guys
Uh,
talking about? No.
Elvis just looks at Ashla and says, "It's okay. You can trust him."
Postal's gonna draw his
No,
sword
I
just to be
believe you.
safe.
No, I won't let you draw the sword.
No,
I won't
wait.
let you draw the sword. I won't let you draw this. I won't let Pustal draw the sword. I'm gonna hold it.
No, wait,
Yeah, it's a ready action. I don't think. Yeah.
Fustal, aren't... What? Don't you also have something similar to that in your head?
Nothing's in my head. I've seen the creature.
Well, do you see nightmares?
That's different.
With...
I've seen this creature, but it's not in my head. I've seen it. I've fought something similar.
Faces, though?
I've fought it. Again, not in my head.
Sal, there's no need for violence over here. It's okay.
Caution is always better. I'm just keeping my blade
Anyway.
out.
Is Ashla moving? Is my question.
Ashla?
Yes, definitely.
Okay. So
I'm
you
gonna-
are being
I'm gonna-
escorted to a place which looks pretty sciencey, but slightly less technologically sciencey and more like sort of like a spiritual kind of science, if that makes any sense. Instead of lab equipment, you see a bunch of runes and a bunch of different racks full of incense and scrolls and stuff. But the rest of the room is pretty high tech, and like in one of the corners is some sort of like a cylindrical glass structure which seems to have a door, and Navias just points to it.
So Scientology vibes.
What?
Scientology.
Oh, I kid you not,
Yes.
I heard sand orgy and I was like, what?
Wait, what? Hello?
It's horse and rock.
How did we get there? How did we get there?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Right now, I think quarantining you might be safe.
Quarantining me?
Yes, don't worry, I'm with you all through this.
DM.
Okay.
Before Ashla gets escorted off and everyone's just cool about this, I'm gonna, after preventing Gustal from drawing his sword,
Yeah.
I'm gonna get in the middle and say, wait, what's going on? Why are you just asking us to avoid
Your friend
Ashla?
just
What's
said
happening?
That they have an entity in their head. When you guys were allowed access to this place, we did not know about an extra entity piggybacking off of your friend, so it's necessary to evaluate the existence, if and the nature of this entity before we proceed. And you can see Navias is slightly more nervous with almost every
you-
word that he utters.
Okay.
Void, this seems time sensitive. Can we trust the patron of
Excuse
two
me,
of our
chat.
friends?
Ashla, in your head,
Oh, fuck.
you would let them experiment on you. Again,
Oh,
No,
you
this
should get the
one's...
fuck out of this place while you have the
No.
chance, while you're locked up for eternity, and I'm here with you.
God damn. DM insight check real quick. I want to insight check
ahead, roll for
the patron, not
Navi asked.
Ashla.
Navias, yeah.
Naviask to find out if they're nervous because they want. Wait, let me roll it and then I'll gather my thoughts
ahead.
on that.
And Ashla, can you roll me
Okay,
a
that's
wisdom
not bad.
saving throw?
Okay.
Can I roll
Okay,
a what saving throw?
Wisdom saving
Wisdom. Okay, that's an 18.
throw.
I want
yes,
to know.
Go ahead, boy.
I want to know if Navask is nervous because they're going to do something bad to Ashla or nervous because of the entity.
Navias does not seem the kind of type who would be nervous if they wanted to do something, but they also don't seem to be saying what you know the kind of stuff that you they're not seem to be saying stuff that they themselves believe in. It seems more like they're scared of what the entity could be.
Fuck. So I don't know if we're gonna lose Ashla. I mean, that's what they're taking them to. I mean, I
Wisdom
don't
saving throw
understand that,
26. You retain control of your senses and your body. Yeah, you don't know
Jeez.
yet. That
Fuck,
yet.
you know.
Okay, then I'm gonna ask Navias. You're gonna take care of our friend, right? You're not gonna.
You're gonna be right. All I'm asking your friend is to step into that box and you'll be right here. No one's taking anyone away, no one's doing anything to her, no one's harming them in any way, don't worry.
Elvis just goes up to
just-
Void and just says, hold on, Elvis just goes up to Void and says, look, from what I know about Navias is, they don't mean any harm to any of us here. In fact, I believe that they are trying their very best to help us in any way that they can.
If I wanted you dead, you would be dead, don't worry about it. I am a very non-violent person.
Right.
Okay.
No, please.
I
Time
nod
is of
at
the essence.
Ashla and walk back.
And Ashla, you see, is sort of zoned out. And Ashla, in your head, this entity is continuously in different stages, telling you in angry voices, pleading voices, begging you to get the fuck out of here.
Okay. Here's what Ashla is doing. If you'll allow me on that path, I assume a 26 passes the wisdom saving.
Yeah. Yes.
Hey, you
definitely.
passed.
Thanks, Roy.
I thought maybe
I
my
have-
voice was not, like going through.
I have create or destroy water, and
yes.
in my head, so like I am just, and I think that allows me to make ice as well. So I'm pressing my hands to my temples, and from my fingertips you see like water as like a thin film is covering the sides of my head, including my ears, and I'm like rushing the water through like as like with like particles of ice. So like essentially I'm creating a white noise machine.
That's clever.
Nice.
I thought like you were trying to give yourself like an ice pick lobotomy, but yeah.
I was thinking an ice pack, but yeah.
No, that'd be
No.
ice.
Yeah, I thought an ice pack
Lobotomy.
as well.
Icicle, yes, icicle. My bad. Alright.
And yeah, no lobotomies here, please.
No
Are you stepping
lobotomies.
into the box?
I am.
Okay.
No, don't step into box.
And you
Into
right.
the cylindrical
Oh,
structure.
now it's
Different
changed.
box.
You step into it and the door closes and you still hear the voices. Get me out of here! And it's getting more and more desperate and trying to, in your different body parts, you feel it trying to control you. but you managed to fought it off for now.
You can't. You can't keep doing this. You've been messing
Navia's
with me for so long. I have to know what you are and what you can do.
Navias presses a button, and immediately the room is filled with lavender flavored smoke.
Oh, that's
It's yeah, it's essentially trying to exorcise the demon out of you,
Oh wow. Nah,
and
nah.
weirdly, it temporarily works. The voice is quiet down, and hi socks.
Hi, Socks.
Even
The
socks
voice
is
is
worried.
quiet down. Yeah,
He's
socks
getting
is like,
exercised.
"What
as
are
well.
you doing to my mom?"
Yeah, he's getting exercised as well.
Nice. Uh, the voice is quiet down as the smoke sort of like you almost get like a smoke shower. Did that help?
Kind of. It does feel quieter.
Okay. Now, I need you to describe the entity to me in as clear words as you can. Not the form that it's taking in your head, the actual form, from what you can perceive. It has a window to your door. Sorry, it has a door to your mind. You have a door to its mind as well. Explore it. You're safe. The smoke will prevent it from controlling you further. The window to the door and the door to the window. Yeah.
Do I get to make like a perception or an insight check?
Would you want to?
Is that-
Like, are you actually
Yeah.
letting go of the control and like probing the entity in your head? Essentially, like,
Yeah.
you have played BG3, right? Like, you know how you sort of.
Yeah, do you let your
Um,
worm inside your head talk to you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Um,
essentially what I'm doing.
Yeah. I would like you to make me two things. One, make me a con saving throw with disadvantage, and you want to fail this. This is your body trying to fight you from trying to, like let go.
Fuck.
Okay. Well. Now I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
That was an incredible con saving throw.
Yeah, yeah. I had a disadvantage as well. I was.
On a disadvantage
wisdom
is
saving
a
throw-
20. A wisdom saving
Wisdom
throw,
saving
yes.
throw,
And this is DC
normal or
15.
disadvantage?
You want to pass? No. No.
Imagine watch. Okay, that's
Oh,
fine.
nice.
Oh.
Wow.
That's
okay.
great.
That's
Oh,
interesting.
I almost saw the dice go to a 4 and I'm like, oh no.
Hilarious. I know, I saw that too.
In a brief moment, you feel something in your head. It almost starts off as like a light headache in the back of your head. It overcomes you with pain, but then the pain subsides. You feel it for the first time. Not just your mother's voice talking to you, but an entity inside of you. Someone is there, and obviously not a worm, or maybe, but you can feel its consciousness wriggling and fighting your own for control. If you would like to interrogate it, you can out loud ask questions. If you had failed the con saving throw, you could see its memories. But you passed.
Oh.
Your body
Aw.
prevented you
Fuck.
from letting it control your memories and get the minds connected. You'd be able to do that roll again in a bit, but you can ask it questions if you would like. You right now have some sort of dominance over it.
Can I, do I get a sense that this thing, when I ask it questions, it'll be honest? Or do I get a sense that it can still lie to me?
Very much like a roll of a dice situation.
Okay. then I would want to prevent that roll of a dice situation by casting Zone of Truth.
Zone of Truth.
So it's more like I don't know if Zone of. You know what? Fuck it. Let's roll. Yeah. You're casting Zone of Truth inside of your own consciousness. Hell yeah.
How?
Yeah.
That.
Can you roll me a charisma saving throw? It's your own stats.
Okay.
The entity has your stats.
One second.
Nice.
Of course.
I'm glad you failed.
Great roll. Yay. 6 is what Ashla rolled.
What type of a being are you?
That's a very vague question. I, as the DM, says that.
Oh, like
what
I
would
mean,
it?
like,
What kind of answer would you expect from the creature?
no, like, are you a god? Are you a demon? Are you?
Ah.
Yeah.
You hear your mother's voice, but this time it's distorted. You can tell that it's not your mother. Some cultures perceive me as a god,
Of course.
some as a monster. I've been in a lot of heads. None as delicious as yours.
I like this. You? Nah, this is great. It's not you. It's great, chat.
Yeah.
What are your intentions with me?
Please choose. What is going on in our D&D chat?
That's a good question. And I'm saying that out loud, not like the entity.
As
Let me
a DM.
think. Yeah, let me think. What intentions does a... Let me speak to you in your terms. What intentions does a captain have for its ship? To reach its
Oh.
destination, of course.
Oh.
You are but a vehicle of my greatness. You're not the first. You're not the last. That's basically about what it says.
The being that is granting me my powers, my spells.
Gustav would like to strangle this being.
This is
Oh,
getting
yeah.
sort of like in a meta situation. I have a decision to make right now.
Oh, okay. In that
Because
case,
then-
if there is
yeah.
anything, if there is any
Because,
question
like-
that yeah.
So it depends, right? Like, would you in this universe want the gods to be directly responsible for the powers of the things, or if the creature goes, then do you level down? You know, that's kind of kind of situation.
Okay, I can change the wordings of my question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Are you the thing that I'm communing with in the astral sea?
Just chuckles, and you perceive that chuckle as affirmative. I need you to make me another wisdom saving throw and another con saving throw with disadvantage. Soren, you were saying something.
I don't know. My thing was it would make it too meta, so I'm trying not to make it.
Okay, above the table, what's up?
No, like my thing was that right now Ashla
Let me
is
decide
basically
what's meta, yeah.
a warlock, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Fuck, that's an at 20.
Disadvantage. Yeah.
Are we establishing that this creature in Ashla's head is the patron, or is the patron
Yes.
someone else?
Yes, it is. It is.
Ah.
But I'm unwilling to establish it in a way where, like, if the creature goes, or, like, is being exorcised or whatever, you somehow get rid of it. I'm not saying that it's possible, but if it were, then do you lose the power?
No, but
Because
isn't
logically
that
makes
how
sense.
most warlock deals work?
I know, but I don't know
Where-
if I want to do that
Okay,
as
fair.
a DM.
Fair. That
Yeah.
makes sense. I was just trying to figure.
Like, I don't want to level down Ashla unless I have a plan to account for it.
Yeah. No, like, because I don't know how it worked, but I believe that there has been situations where if they lose the warlock levels, it gets replaced with something else. But because, like, Ashla used to be a cleric, right? And now they're a warlock.
Yeah.
So couldn't they potentially go back to being a cleric if that's what Vignesh
They
wants?
could. That's the thing. I haven't made that
Okay,
thing
fair.
yet. Yeah. Like, I'm also leaning towards. This is stupid, but, like, it's just a thought, okay? Like, don't think it's canon, but, like, I'm also leaning towards almost all patrons and gods essentially gift you what can be described as solidified willpower. So all the actual powers are self-actualizing. They just give you tools to harness
That
it with.
explains the whole Lucifer thing you were talking about earlier. I love self-actualization shit, though.
Yeah,
But
but like, I'm still, like, I'm not sure, so I don't
Yeah.
want to answer that question.
Yeah, fair.
Like, Chadwick. How the fuck have you seen Krish but not Lord of the Rings?
I
Like,
know.
okay, now I'm
It's
upset.
so
No,
disappointing.
I saw Krish.
Krish.
I saw Krish before I saw
You.
Lord of the Rings. So
You. Okay,
You
for
guys are
Box,
all
Krish was
problematic people.
technically, I guess, India's first, like,
Superhero.
major superhero movie.
It's a
yeah. I was 8 years
So-
old when I saw Koi
Where,
Mil
like,
Gaya.
an alien gifted a kid
it's
superpowers.
No, it wasn't
A
a
kid
kid.
with Down syndrome, I think, even. Which was silly.
He
Like,
didn't have Down syndrome. He had the
What,
other
didn't
one.
he?
I forgot.
Oh, I muted
No,
myself
it
by on
wasn't
stream by
Down
mistake. Sorry, chat.
syndrome.
No, it
Acha.
was like his mom fell, got into a car accident when he was a baby, and that led to developmental issues.
Okay.
It was not.
Okay, so he had developmental issues.
Yeah.
Okay, my bad. Yeah.
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 A kid with
Also, he
developmental
wasn't a kid
issues
then.
who
wasn't
got
a kid then. He was
superpowers
full grown adult.
and then
What do you mean?
did not have the developmental issues after that.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
That
got
was-
cured.
Which
What
was
do you mean?
kind
What
of
do you mean he wasn't a kid?
odd.
bro. The developmental issues happened when his mom was still pregnant and
Guys,
she got
it
No,
doesn't
she got
matter.
into an
talking about-
accident.
Let's
I'm
focus
talking
back
about
up on
less
Ashla in the tube. Let's go back to Ashla in the
Yeah,
tube.
the two.
Man, half of the
Spoken-
sessions are
yeah,
like this.
She's being vaped right now. Yes.
What?
Exactly. They are being. I want to, like, yeah. Okay. Go ahead. You failed the con saving throw, and you succeeded on the wisdom saving throw. With that chuckle, which you feel as affirmative, you are overcome with a sense of fear, and you start feeling as if you're falling, and you lose control of your body, but you feel connected to the being. You can essentially browse its memories. And
Oh,
on a
search the file paths.
20, I would let you have a glimpse of what you want. Eldritch or completion, yes. Or sort of like a both album. You understand this entity to an extent, and you feel the weight of its victims. Thousands upon thousands upon thousands. You feel it is connected to not this world. It is not native to Exandria. What about the nature of this creature would like to understand and explore through its memories?
Can you give me a moment? Can you switch to the rest?
Okay, sure. Yeah. You all see Ashla sort of like go almost like in a drone mode, where eyes blank out, shoulders hunch over, as if the person is sleepwalking. And Naviask sees it and understands what's happening. What are you all doing?
Would I know about Naviask?
Yes.
I think I've
Navias is like a
once.
legendary figure. Yeah.
No, but this is not someone I've interacted with. I've only heard about it.
No, maybe a couple of times. Let's say that you have seen them interacting with Ziania.
Okay. To do something stupid.
No.
Okay.
There we go.
What?
Go ahead.
No.
Is
calling
Navias
him uncle?
distracted by all of this stuff, or is he actively involved in the
He's
exorcism?
observing. He's
Okay,
observing right now.
I'm gonna turn around, so my back is to him. I'm gonna pull out the tin can, unscrew it.
Stop!
God.
And he just like instinctively yells at you.
What? How can you? Fine. God damn it.
I
Sienna
know
doesn't let me do
everything
shit.
that goes
You
on
don't-
in here. And Roy or Zelda, I'm pretty sure one of you were looking at this guy. So, yeah,
Oh,
you kind of
Wow.
You repeat, yeah.
I'm gonna screw back the tin can, put it back in my pocket, and sulk as I walk over to him. Very much like a teenager who's been caught doing something, caught out after curfew is the vibe.
I look at Sassy Pants and I'm like, you have a serious problem.
Elvis just says you need help, man.
A big problem.
I have established already that this is not a problem. It is something that I like to do. It is for entertainment, not for functioning. Right? I do
Sure.
it for my pleasure, not to make me, and I don't rely on it.
I'm pretty
to-
sure we
to-
talked in the palace that this is not just for pleasure. You're doing it to avoid feelings.
Well, I mean, yeah,
First
that
step
too. But
is
like, who
acceptance.
would you rather
You need to.
I don't know, indulge in self-destructive? This doesn't hurt anybody, not even me. It's just just gets me high, which is fine, and it doesn't alter my brain chemistry. or anything.
It does definitely harm you.
It's fine. That's for
It harms your mind.
future. It's for future Sassy Pants to deal with.
Even
I
the
need your help.
8-foot godlike person is saying this. Maybe you should listen to them.
It is so weird.
Yeah, maybe
how
we have to
could
talk
Navias-
to your mother about this.
Oh, godlike
It-
person, but I understand where you're coming from.
I
Yeah,
look at
Elvis
Navias
That's
and I'm
what I
like,
meant.
it is so weird when they treat you with reverence and treat you as a god. When I literally grew up with you, or like
Pooping in
I
my
grew up.
hands, yes. I've
Yeah,
changed
yeah,
your mind.
that is just so strange. This is. I need your help with a thing. Something is.
Kind of busy at the moment, but yes,
I know,
go
but
ahead.
I found something, and it is strange because stuff like this doesn't exist in the
Oh
Feywild.
god, fuck.
And
Yeah.
I told you it was going to be stupid.
Mhm.
I reach into my other pocket, and I pull out a pocket watch, which has a hole
Oh my
in the
God.
glass, and one
This
piece of it is
fucking
shattered.
dick.
And I
What
show it
would
to
you
him.
like me to do? Repair it?
Well, I'm just confused because we don't really have time in the Feywild like the material plane does.
We
But
do
there is
have time.
still-
We have. It's more whimsical.
No, I mean like we don't have like 2 a.m., 4 a.m. stuff like that.
Yeah.
Versus how they do time in the material plane. But
Mhm.
this is very much a material plane item, and I found it.
Yes. Would you
And-
like me to return it to the material plane?
No, I would like you to tell me how to use it. Like how to
But there's no time, so how would
exactly.
you use...
So like, why is it here then? Why would someone bring it here?
Maybe someone from material plane, like your friends here, brought it here?
No,
DM? Can I? Did Elvis catch a glimpse of the watch?
Of course.
fuck.
Fucking hell.
Elvis
Yeah.
just looks at the watch, looks at The sassy pants looks at the watch again and just yells, "Where the fuck did you get that?"
Oh, big feelings.
Oh, I turn to Elvis and. Oh, you know this thing? Is it yours?
It's not supposed to be fucking in this world in the first place.
Yeah, that is what I'm saying.
Okay.
It's not supposed to be in the Feywild.
In that case, I'm gonna take that from you. And
no, it's mine.
people
I found
can-
it. Finders keepers.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
no.
I look
You
at
know how the
Nagath and
It
says,
could
"Please
be
take that from him."
dangerous. It
No,
could-
That
no,
is
but-
dangerous.
No,
That
you
is
know the
very
Feywild
dangerous.
rules. You cannot take stuff from me. That's not how this place works. You need to.
If
either
I
trade
wanted
for
to,
a
I can
favor
take
or-
it from you, and I'm
No,
being
you
polite
can, but
and asking.
it's not. It's against the rules.
Elvis just interjects and says, "That thing almost destroyed our world more than 10 times." So please
Okay,
take
then I'll be taking it.
Wait,
from
so
you.
is it a bomb? Is it no? He puts it back in his pocket.
Take it away from.
Is
Take
it
it
a
away.
bomb?
Take it away.
Take-
Sassy
Like it.
pants.
Okay, so you're telling me that Sassy Pants gets high all the time and has a very dangerous broken watch.
Yeah.
Almost destroyed
It's
almost
broken.
this world
Right? It
almost
doesn't
10
matter.
times, you said?
No, it's broken. It is broken. It doesn't matter.
It does
It was
not
supposed
matter.
to be.
Then give it to
can be
me.
repaired.
Okay, time out. One sec. Above the table. Quick question. We had a discussion about the watch before we left the Feywild, right? Do we
Yeah.
know
But
it
you
was
don't
the
know what
watch?
it looks like. You don't know what it looks like.
Okay, we don't know what it looks like, but I remember Ashla saying that.
No, only
Fake Ashla had
Body
the thing,
know
right?
about. Only Body knows about. Baby Ashla has it. Only Ashla, Baddy, me, and Scorin talked about it. You all were not there.
Oh, but we
No,
were there in the
everyone was
meeting,
there.
right? We were there in the
No.
meeting.
Yeah.
But did
Yeah, you were
did we
there.
tell?
Yeah,
Acha,
yeah.
You guys can
I told
explain the
everyone.
entire thing. Yeah.
Acha, and I look back, I turn around and tell everyone, that's the watch me and Sor were talking about.
Oh my
I
god!
keep hearing about this Soren guy. Who is this guy and where can I meet him?
No.
Seems like he's the
God.
true leader of this party. He's the one who.
He is
who
dead.
Has all
Give
the-
me the watch.
What the fuck?
Oh shit! Yeah, you should give the watch to someone who's responsible and not
I am
snorting shit into
responsible.
their
I can take
face
care
all
of
the
it. What do you
time.
mean?
No, you
Sa-
can't.
okay, Elvis walks up to Sassy and says, that watch was owned by someone who wanted to destroy the universe. I think it's better if we give it to Navia so we can fucking keep it safe.
No, why not give it to Ziania then?
Yes, okay.
Because
do
I
that.
don't trust
No.
Zania.
But do not keep it with you and do the, and does like a sort of like a snorting expression.
Oh god.
I look at Navias and just says it is
Oh, I
too
didn't even think
too
of that.
dangerous for him
What
to
if
have the watch.
what if I put the ferret stuff in the watch? Will that activate it?
What? You want
Why
to
do you wanna
activate
activate
a
it?
dangerous device?
I am
We
so
can
close
figure
to
that
just
out.
I am so close to just snatching the watch away from him.
You should
fact
do
that
this.
I found it has to mean something, right? It's not that it just randomly doesn't show up in my hand. I found it for a reason, right? I look at
And
Navias.
boy.
There has to be a reason for decide
I
to-
grab Sassy's shoulders and just jerk him around. That was supposed to be destroyed.
Jerk
The
him.
fact that it has reached to this
You-
point,
You cut off.
we
You
destroyed
died.
that
Cut
watch.
off.
Why is it still here?
Did we destroy the watch? Above the table, did we?
Yeah,
It
we
was
did.
eaten. It was eaten by.
Yeah. We didn't do anything. It just happened.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I can't
Come
believe
on.
I'm saying this. But there
Okay.
was more
Navias.
reasoning with
I
Soren
look at-
than
I
there
look
is
at-
with this rabbit.
I look at Navias and I'm like, there has to be a reason it showed up for me, right? Like magical items
Where
that show
did
up
you
for certain
find it?
people. When I was on my way to find these people,
Okay.
Inside check.
Do-
it was in.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Ro-
do it.
you guys, resolve that role up to you. Do one thing. Keep that
Oh,
inside of a pack
Oh.
and give it to Ziania.
I look at Navias and says, I don't trust Zania with something of this
I
kind.
understand, but that is the compromise we kind of have to reach here.
And she asked for a
You know
weapon.
what this-
We're giving her a weapon.
No, but
Well, if that's what Sassy Pants wants to do,
Why don't we
I,
just
I
destroy
look
it
at
again?
Why would I find? Why would it show up in the middle of nowhere? It was showed up at the
because
spot.
because okay, a lot of the times objects don't have free will. So it did not choose you. You found a watch. You discovered that it's dangerous, and the responsible thing for you to do is to either check out what it does and then make sure that it does not harm people, or if you want to, continue rolling with it and risk this entire place, which hangs by a thread between the unseelie and seelie codes, get blown up and all of your friends and everyone die, well, that's up to you as well. That's your free will. I can't say I would not be disappointed though.
But if I
Elvis looks at Navias and just says, let me tell you about this watch. And I'm saying this so I'm trying that Sassy doesn't fucking hear this.
how are you going to do that? I'm standing right next to him.
I know, I'm trying to think halfway. Maybe Navias just reads my mind. I don't know.
Navias can't read your mind.
Yeah, he can do this, no?
Okay, great. It's so in
You're
my
your patron. Yeah.
Yeah, good. In my mind, I just say that watch controls time. It can time travel. So the fact that
you
it is
don't
in
say.
this world the fact that it is in this world in the first place is bad because the last person who wielded that watch is no longer here.
Oh. That complicates.
And
things.
we were kicked out of our world because we handled that watch poorly.
Destroyed the world.
That complicates things.
I mean, the world.
Okay. Sassy Pants, here's what you're gonna do. I'm pretty sure you don't want this world to be destroyed. Am I wrong in presuming that?
No, you're right.
Okay, so here's what you're gonna do. You're not gonna give it to me. You're not going to give it to Xania. You're going to carry it. You're going to stop taking that vile material, and you're going to give it for safekeeping to someone who you trust.
What? Is he Frodo?
I don't. How
Are
do
you?
I don't know. You
Come with me. I
how
need
is-
to talk to you.
I don't want to be responsible for this, but I feel like I found it and I have to be responsible for it.
He sort of like drags you out away from an earshot of others.
Wow. DM?
Yeah.
Gustal would just like to walk over to Void and just like tap her on her shoulders.
Huh?
Need to have a chat in the corner. 5 minutes.
Oh, okay. Okay. I go
ahead.
follow Gustav.
Go ahead.
Muskal is like, what the fuck is happening here, man?
Yeah, Gustal first like glances towards the exit, like out of the room. Okay, first things first. Who's that being? That creature.
I know it's a god, right? DM?
Now this is
Literally
less of
heard
a
him say
god
he's
and
not a
more
god.
like a creature from hell who was pretty powerful and like is now peaceful.
Former Baylor.
Yeah.
Okay. Is kind of like a former he's a reformed evil person from hell.
Right, and
Now
you
doing
decided
good
to
things.
trust him.
Yeah, because technically they're good. So
Right.
they haven't done anything bad in like
Void knows that he's the
Centuries
patron
now.
of both Zelda and
yeah, and also he's their patron, so he kind of gives them their powers, you know. You're still finding it difficult to wrap your head around the whole god and devil and demon thing, right?
Devils, demons, they're real, for sure. Some monsters have been labeled as that. So have some monsters been labeled as
Huh?
gods. But
No, these aren't there are actually gods in this universe. You gotta find a way to.
have you met them? Have you seen one with your own eyes?
Yeah. Do I know this? Do I know that because I've done some dot connection, right? Do I know that the light child is a god, quote unquote?
One second. I'm eating something.
Yeah, eat, aram se.
The Ether Child
Yes,
wasn't much of a god done by the fallen angel, right?
You
No.
didn't tell them that you have been touched by a god, not in the. Yeah.
Yeah, not in that way.
Not
I
in a
you,
priest
dude.
way.
Fuck you. Yeah. Oh wow, we went there, didn't we? Okay.
I mean, that's the only way. So you were a
I-
child, so.
I don't want to go that way.
No, let's come back.
Anyways,
Let's come
okay,
back.
okay. Back. So I say, I do know that gods exist, and for sure, I have witnessed a lot of things done by the gods, and these aren't monsters. You can
You
be sure
have-
that there are gods.
You have your beliefs, I have mine. Every single
It's not
god
belief.
is a monster that has lived too long past what it should have existed from, gained power that it should not have. And at the end of the time, when people are afraid, or well, in awe of its power, they start worshipping it. Anyways,
You know,
he
I understand, but you gotta understand this world is slightly different. I know you're having a tough time believing it, but the gods are about as real as your sword. You can trust me on that. I know it's strange, but at least for now,
Oops.
try to understand the world that you're in is slightly different. Be open about it at the very least.
as long as it's,
You don't
as
have
long
to
as
come
they
to-
stay out of my way, well, I don't have any issues with them. If they don't,
think the
I do.
gods care that much about a bunch of us.
Well, good then. Then we don't have to worry about them. Gods or monsters. And he reaches
No
back
monsters we have to worry
into
about.
his he meant like whatever they are, if they're gods or monsters, if they don't care
Oh,
about
okay,
us,
like that,
we don't
okay,
have to
okay.
worry about them.
Got it.
He like reaches back into like his like bag and like pulls out a small vial. It's the same one that he made in the inn and Sassy Pants drank, and he just like hands it to Void. Don't drink that. From what I've been able to summarize, that's a how to put it, hallucinogen, almost.
Nice.
Might come in handy sometime. Do not, I repeat, do not drink it.
Oh, I know all about you and your potions. Don't worry about that. I got some new arrows, by the way. You gotta test it out next time.
Meanwhile,
Yes.
your friend is in a tube of glass,
Indeed.
so let's go back to that.
Let's go.
Yay!
So the one thing that I would want to look for in this being's memories is how it ends for the people that this being possesses in the past. Because it called them vessels.
Let's just say not pretty. You can see a couple of beings before you who were possessed. All ended up either attacking or causing harm to, or getting killed by their own loved ones. It seems like this being focuses on vengeance that someone already has and then turns it against the people themselves. Because when you have no one else to attack around you, you start turning to people who are not really bad for you.
What?
And
Sorry, go ahead.
go ahead.
What does this thing fear?
Fear.
Yeah.
That's a
Like, what is
brilliant
its
question.
What is its weakness, or what does it
I
fear?
was not expecting that question in today's session.
Damn.
Honestly, I was not even expecting
Damn.
you to approach Navias for all this. So that's actually pretty clever. Take an inspiration for that.
Ooh-hoo-hoo.
When you've tried to explore its fears, the only thing that you see is a bunch of scarabs.
Oh,
Fuck!
oh.
Yeah.
go.
That's
Let's
awesome.
go.
A friend's friend. Enemy's enemy is my friend.
Yeah, that
Okay.
thing.
Then follow up.
You
Yeah, go on. Sorry.
have seen its past because like it's not just answers. You're seeing its memories. You see its past. You see a bunch of people being possessed by it. Different beings, different names. You see. Oh fuck! Should I this is such clever shit that well, technically, yeah, you would know. So fuck it.
Ooh, damn.
A bunch of people who you see possessed by this. One of them is your mother.
Oh.
You see how this creature came from a world of chaos into another world of chaos and into another world of chaos. And the next phase that you see going past, going before you, is Wustal.
Oh boy.
Before that, you see a little girl with a scar on her face. A bunch of, other people. But yes.
Scar?
Sorry?
What
A
did you
scar,
say?
scar.
Repeat.
A girl with a scar on her face. Not
Oh, okay.
yeah, not a car. Yeah. What were you looking for? I forgot the next question. It was about what it fears, right?
What it fears was a bunch
You saw
of
scarabs.
scarabs.
You
Is
saw
what you
golden scarabs
yeah.
painted with brilliant colors, cyan, and all that.
said.
You get one more question.
Yeah. My last question is, what does it know about the scarabs?
Seems like it knows less about the scarabs, and it seems like more the scarabs and it are similar energy, or at least from the same world, and therefore they are the antithesis to each other somehow. I'm sorry, I don't exactly have a great answer to that question, so I'll let you reframe that
No.
question, or if you want to ask another question, that's fine. Or if you want to
Uh,
continue, you'll have to roll for it again. And
no,
with each roll,
I think,
it can try to possess you. So that's there.
yeah, I don't want to risk that.
Mhm.
I want to know what it did to my mother.
You're brought back to your mother's memories. Her voice, and this time you forgot what her voice sounds like before you started hearing this creature's voice in your head. And now that you hear her voice in her memories through this creature, you realize how different this creature impersonating your mother and your actual mother sounds. You remember through her looking at Vustal. Of, but not in the state that you see him right now,
Bro.
but a rage fueled monster trapped in a dome, a temporal dome, in the ruins of Eor.
Yeah, I did not know this. I did not know this.
Remember looking at towards your right, a shorter creature standing, an axolotl. And you're telling them, yes, this one would do well. I'm pretty
Bro.
sure. I'm pretty sure we can learn a lot with this one. And you can hear the malice in her voice. And you see faint glow in her eyes, which makes you believe that the creature is already in her. That's it.
Wait, so am I understanding from this that the creature went from Vustal to her?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Got it. That makes sense. Okay, I'm not trying this again. I think I've gotten
Coming back?
enough.
You all see Ashla come back into posture. And by this time, Naviask and Sassy Pants have also come back. And
Wait, but what did we talk about?
I'll DM you.
Oh, fuck.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Naviask, I asked for a moment alone with this thing in my head.
Okay. Sorry, go ahead, I was typing.
I was saying, Asla is telling Naviask, I asked for a moment alone with this thing in my head.
Okay. Would you like for us all to leave?
That's alright. You can just stay away while I talk to it.
Okay. Naviask flips the switch and you stop hearing sounds from outside. You can tell that, like, this is essentially a sealed zone right now.
I'm sure you didn't like that I was probing your head for a minute there instead of the other way around.
My daughter, you need to just ask me anything that you want to know.
You may have possessed my mother, you may have taken control of her, but you are not her, and I will find her. But what's more important is that we are going to have a deal. Something I don't think you executed with the thousands of people you possessed.
And what makes you think you can negotiate one?
Well, you did say that out of all the brains you've ever been in, mine was the most alluring.
Clever. Go ahead.
That includes my mother. So, I present to you that we team up. You give me the power to defeat the thing that you are afraid of the most. We are allied in this. You give me the power to defeat that, and in return, you don't plague me or my world. You go anywhere else, but you leave Exandria and even Cobalt alone.
Oh, but I've put so much work into it already.
Yeah, well, all of that work pales in comparison with defeating your fear, I would think. Conquering it.
That's a very intriguing proposal. And I, as the DM, need to think about it.
That's all I wanted.
There's a bunch of stuff, and that's clever. I like it. It's not the direction I was expecting you to go in.
I'm embracing the darker side of Ashley.
Yeah, this is like unleashing a monster on every single other world at
Yeah.
the benefit of yours. I like it. It's evil. It's delicious.
Wow, and then I get flack for kneecapping one person.
One child.
Yeah. No, I agree. I agree with this.
It was
I
a
agree with this one.
child.
Come on!
Was a
Unleashing
child.
evil! This is true evil! The child would have been fine!
The child was not true evil. You can. This is Ashla. You still don't know what Ashla is thinking. I mean,
Yeah,
this
I
thing
don't
would
know,
know
but-
what all Ashla is thinking, but like, Ashla is just trying to get someone to go.
Ashla,
my
make me a
enemy's
wisdom
enemy.
saving. Sorry, a wisdom check.
Okay. Is it wisdom or insight? Because one is higher. than the other.
Either is cool. Either is cool.
Okay, I'll do insight.
I'm just like wondering if I do this or not.
On the other hand, Zelda wants to murder some people.
Oh,
Who,
oh,
who does Zelda want to murder?
You
Oh
just
my
saw all
God.
the text
I mean,
messages.
nah, I'll be
That's just
fine.
Warm like it in and nice. Okay. How did you? Whoa, 9. Okay.
That was a nat
You-
one, by the way.
Nat one.
That's not one. Okay. You get vision when, like, when he says that I put a lot of work into it. You get a vision of the people who you already know as not nice people, which makes you wonder whether or not they're working for this creature.
Are these people I recognize?
On a nat one, no.
Oh, fuck.
I wish.
Wait,
I
you know
wish. If
what?
it was
You know
anything
what?
else,
Let me cash in that inspiration.
okay, go ahead.
That's smart.
I'm not gonna waste that. That's a very important roll, and I'm gonna roll it again. Oh
That's
my
good.
god,
That's
almost
good.
a
That's
nat
good.
one.
That's good. That's good. Yeah, and another that would have been tragic. You see the like when this entity says I put a lot of work into it, you see exactly what they mean. You remember the pool from that jail. You remember CVD discussing experiments. You understand that this is all linked to the stealth of water from Ank'harel. You see creatures who, not creatures, sorry, people who you think to be quote unquote evil, just beings, have a little flash of similar green to your mother's in their eyes sometimes. People who you know have been working for CVD. What for? Why? Is a question you don't know yet. But it has to be all related. And you're not saying any of this out loud, right?
No.
Okay, that's good. Okay. Navya sort of like looks at you and again asks the same question that you had been asking earlier. Can you describe this creature exactly? What it looks like?
Do I know now what it looks like physically?
You didn't try to
I
clean
didn't
that
try.
Yeah,
information.
you didn't ask for
Okay.
its how it looks.
Yeah.
That's fair. That wasn't important to me. I will say I cannot describe what it looks like, but I can describe what it feels like in my head.
Go ahead.
It's something that is powered by malice. I've seen it being worshipped and seen it being treated as a demon, a demon or a devil in countless realities. I've seen it possess the minds of thousands, maybe even more, and put them on a path of vengeance until everyone is destroyed and they have no one else to kill but the people they love, or be killed by the people they love.
This is beautiful. I love it. This is
I've
storytelling.
seen the focused hatred it fuels in everyone that it possesses. And I also know the fear, the abject disdain it has for this scarab entity that we fought. And using create water, I'll create an icicle shaped like the scarab that we found. And I present it to Navias.
Safe to say I don't like this.
I don't like it either, but I feel like
Do you
at
think
least
it'll try to escape? Do you think it'll try to escape through anyone else? Through us?
I have a sense that it has a particular affinity for my head, and it wants to see through our shared goal. And I've made a deal
Oh,
so that
have you?
so that it doesn't find loopholes until we are done with our goal.
I appreciate you
So,
figuring
At
out
least-
ways to solve problems without violence. I am impressed.
thank you. That has always been my path. Even though I have left the order, I still have some of the teachings imbibed in me that I think are important. And extracting information and using it for our benefit is something that I have learned is equal, if not superior, to physically defeating an enemy.
That's true. I'm impressed. Interesting. In
Very.
that case, we can do this and opens up the chamber. Because there's no risk of it getting out. At least for now. You can step out if you like.
I walk out and I thank Navias for the opportunity, and I'll immediately go to Zelda and Elvis and give them both a hug.
Aww.
Ah,
Big hug.
Thank you for helping me bring here this being that I don't know how much you knew, but
You can call me Navyask.
no,
Oh.
I meant the being in my
Oh.
head.
Okay, yeah, I'll let you finish up. Yeah.
Thank you for helping me bring here this being that was plaguing my head for so long, and I didn't know what to do with it. I didn't know how to navigate it until this moment.
Mhm.
Thank you both for the trust you had in your patron that allowed me to trust them.
Elvis looks at Ashland and says, whatever it is that is plaguing you, it's not just your problem. We're in this together, so might as well find any way to help. And I look at Zelda and I say, I think I speak for both of us that we wouldn't want anything bad to happen to you.
Thank you. I look to Navias. I'm sure you had a very specific image of me when I first started asking questions. But I'm glad you trusted me to take this burden on myself. And in return, I have one final question for you, if you'd grant me that.
I will grant you any questions you would like. Whether or not I'm annoyed by them is not something that you need to worry about. A student should not worry if a teacher is annoyed.
Okay. Then, as a good student, I'll ask something that we all want to know. How do we solve the ruidium problem that's plaguing Ank'harel? And how does Zelda fit into it? What is our next move? I sense it's in Kale Morrow, but I don't know what to do in Kale Morrow once we get there.
You're not ready yet to go to Kalmar. But yes,
Yeah.
almost all of your problems lead you there. But it is not my job to meddle with the affairs of the matron. The path that she has let out to set for you is yours to follow. If I spoil it, I'm pretty sure she would be angry with me. But I can give you the tools. So come with me. Starts walking, and you can all see Navias gives like a stern look towards Sassy Pants. Don't you dare.
I wasn't going to say anything this time.
No, I'm not.
Not about you
not
saying something.
saying. I'm talking about the sniffing.
I promise to not sniff for as long as the watch is in my possession. After that, we'll figure it out.
Wow.
And no tricks. I know you. No keeping the watch to one side and being like, "Hey, it is not with me."
Yeah, keep it on a table. It's not with me.
Technically, not till you get rid of it, or till I tell you.
God damn. Fine.
Right. Within the lab, there's like a door, white metal door, which he opens, and it's sort of like an internal place. Come with me, everyone. Keep standing at the
Okay.
door.
Yeah.
Ah.
You all enter, and you see a person with almost like a blank face. I think this is Maurice. He handles
Maurice.
our tech. Yes, not from Deadlock.
Hmm.
He handles our tech, and at that point you see Maurice is working on something, and he also is taking notes, and you realize he has forearms.
Oh.
Forearms mentioned. Read.
Oh my god.
Forearms is the name of an alien from.
Yeah.
Oh, I
He's
did
Clifford
not know
Benton.
that.
He's Clifford Benton.
Yeah.
Maurice almost like turns his head towards you, and you realize it's like just a blob. So it's very difficult to know where like Maurice is looking, but you can tell, you know, like the chest facing towards you, and just like gives you a nod. Maurice
No.
does not say anything, so you would need to. Maurice, can you? Maurice sort of like drops the notepad and like picks up, almost like a ball-shaped, large, almost like a golf ball-sized orb. Even bigger actually, like a tennis ball-sized orb, and then takes out like a tube from underneath his shirt, and then connects it to the orb, and then the orb starts to glow and voice comes out of it. Maurice is happy to see you.
The hell?
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
I was just trying to understand what is in front of her.
Do you speak for Maurice?
Or are you?
Maurice speaking.
Oh, hi Maurice. We are happy to see you as well.
Maurice does not have vocal cords. So this
Um,
technology helps Maurice communicate with those who do.
Oh, thank
Okay.
you.
Okay, out of character. Sassy. Sassy.
Yeah.
So you talked about Benton right now, na? You remember another of his aliens called Goop? This is the same
Yes.
fucking thing.
Yes.
We have two Benton mentions in one character.
Let's go. Okay.
Size
Sassy
of
pants.
balls.
I reach forward.
Yeah.
I'm like. So. Would you like some ferret?
No. No. No.
Sure. How do I consume it?
You snort it. Is that a thing?
Do you see any orifice on my face?
No, but like, how do you operate then? Do you breathe? How do you see things? Or how do you perceive things?
Well,
can't just
that's
ask
a
people
creative
that.
question. Although I'm not sure how to describe it to someone who has specific organs to perceive. I do not have specific organs to perceive. I just have um, an organ inside of my head which helps me perceive this world. So imagine it's almost like um, the size of like a walnut, two of them, and I can use them to perceive this entire world in my own head. I don't need to see things, I don't need to hear things. So imagine perceiving these nuts.
Fucking hell.
Wow.
The minute you said,
Wow.
That fucking
you said-
build up.
yeah, the minute you said walnut, I knew where it was going.
Ah.
Knew exactly where it was going.
No. See, I think this entire campaign is a big these nuts joke at this point. I love it. I love it.
Absolutely.
Speaking of, where is these?
Oh, that's a creative
with
question.
me.
I don't
That's a
know.
good question. Somebody ate it.
Void.
No, somebody say ate these. It's great.
It depends upon. Okay, I have a question.
Void was taking care of it.
Void,
No,
Yes.
Tease was on Void.
when you fell
Yes.
from that tree,
Mm-hmm.
would you have grabbed onto the bird or would you have forgotten about it?
No, the bird. When I left, the bird I gave charge to Zelda to take care of in my.
Oh,
stead.
then, then Zelda is the responsible one. Then the bird
Yeah.
is the
So
Zelda.
Zelda will
I had
have.
Tease, apparently.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah,
And
it's
then
in
when
your
I
pocket.
when I came
Yeah.
back, it
his
I would have
pocket.
taken care of it. Yeah. I'm not sassy. I know how to like take care of a pet. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we gave it cookies, and it shuts off.
Yeah,
farting.
yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, Minecraft has taught me parrots can't eat cookies, guys.
Yeah, I
This one
was
does.
gonna say.
Yeah.
The fucking fave.
This parrot can, okay?
It's a Faerunian.
This parrot can.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
it's a
yeah.
Faerunian.
This parrot can.
Yeah.
Wait, nobody give the parrot.
Is also a ferret.
No, nobody give the parrot
No,
ferret.
no,
Don't do this. No,
have to stop
don't
it.
give any ideas to Sassy.
Yeah, please.
Okay, anyway, what's happening? Yes, the parrot is with.
It's with me now. It's
Zelda.
come back. No, it's
Oh,
back
okay.
with me.
Okay, it's back. Fine.
I would not want
What
that
would you like
torture
to
on
do?
anyone else.
No, I was gonna. So I reach into my thing, I pull out the tin, I look at Navias and it said, "You told me not to use it, so I'm not using it. But you didn't say anything about not offering it to other people. So I'm gonna offer the ferret powder to Maurice. Be like, I could like, I don't know, sprinkle it on top of you, or like blow it in your general direction, so you can
Um,
perceive it. Is that a thing?
Sure. Puts out like a hand which you notice does not have any fingers.
What are you doing, Maurice?
I just put it in my hand and I, like that, just all over it. The gloop bob head thing.
That sounds so wrong.
Thank you for contaminating my lab.
Oh, this is not a contaminant. This is a really cool fucking.
No, it is a contaminant. No, please let the
Uh-huh.
guy walk. Please let the creature
Okay.
walk.
Anyway, so I hear that you would like to know about Ruidium.
Yeah.
How to cure the effects of it.
Yeah.
So this is how we handle ruidium poisoning in Faerun, or at least we try to. Takes out a little creature which you remember from your past, where you fought these the bat-like creature. You can see inside of inside of a box, and you can see that it's definitely frenzied. It's sort of like trying to attack the box, it's trying to attack everything. And then takes out like a small a vial which is glowing faintly white. This is Dunamis.
Oh.
Takes out a drop, puts it on the bat, like through like a small hinge above the box. and the bird starts to struggle as if it's burning.
Oh no, poor bird.
And after a while, it seems to get cured, but it also dies.
Nice.
That's
Oh,
hmm.
Well, this is how we have been trying to cure this.
Any
What do
method
you
that
cure when you
I
what's in that stuff?
It is dunamis. It comes from a very specific. Looks around at Naviask, who just sort of like gives a shrug. Sure, go for it. Tell them. Okay, so any one of you have the perception of magic itself?
I do.
So have you tried to look at Ruidium through it?
No, I haven't yet.
What?
wait.
I haven't
I-
really looked at any Delirium when I had Detect Magic on.
Why?
Just try it now. Try it now.
Okay, I'm just gonna try on Detect Magic and try and perceive the Delirium thing.
Takes out another bat. Who's frenzied. You look at it and you see it glowing almost like as a darkness. Something which is odd to you because you know how magic makes things glow for you.
It's light, yeah.
It's light, and this seems like the absence or like a hollow of light. It's almost like a dark bulb which draws energy from outside into it.
Okay, so
You know
it's
what?
eating off all the light in the area.
Let me not do what's it called, animal cruelty. Let's say that it takes he takes out like a sample of ruidium, not like a different bird, and you see it, and it's drawing energy into it. All of the light is escaping, and it's almost hard to perceive it. It's almost like a black hole. And then you see them take out a vial of dunamis, which is glowing white. You have never seen something like this. It does not have
Nothing. Okay.
a shade of. Well, I reckon you have seen this before, once at least.
Oh,
The child.
I think I know what you mean. Yeah.
You remember? Yeah.
Yes.
So
What?
this is pure light. This does not have like a shade of color of magic to it, which helps you identify its, like type. This is pure white, and with one drop, Ruidin, the red rock remains, but it goes inert.
So it's the rock remains, and everything, all the darkness around is gone.
All the darkness is gone. And for the other people, you just see them put like a drop of dunamis on this, but nothing happens for you because you're not like seeing the spectrum itself.
Hmm.
Elvis is
Okay,
just
oh.
Elvis is in shock right now.
DM.
She takes like 5 seconds to react, and then goes on. All of it is gone.
So if that cancels that out, then what do I look like under detect magic?
Oh yeah,
Oh.
what Zelda looks like.
That's an interesting question.
Particularly her blood.
I think I can help understand.
Oh.
Brings out an actual, again, like an actual, what's it called?
Kill the birds.
Little thing.
The bat.
The bat.
The
This
widget.
time the bat, rather than like a rock. Frenzied. Puts a hand forward, closed palm, no fingers, May I?
Yeah.
Looks at the elder. Takes your
yeah,
hand, puts a little vial on it, which fills with blood automatically. You feel the pinch, but like your skin sort of like heals after that. Takes the vial, takes Dunamis, drops it on the bird, which you all see again starts to burn, and for Elvis, you see the light sort of like consume the darkness and sort of like go inert, and then drops the blood, just a drop of it, a tiny drop of it on the bird, and you see the bird immediately stops burning and stays alive this time.
Ah.
Oh. Okay, two questions.
It's more like a catalyst in this equation.
I'm so confused.
Yeah. DM had two questions.
Okay, DM. Go
Yeah.
on, you go on first.
Yeah, as a player.
Okay, about the table. Are you
Mhm.
confused at my explaining, or are you confused?
No,
at,
no.
like,
No, like I just had like a
so-
general question. First was, so Mustal's medallion hums around magic. Was there a difference between when they brought in the
Around
new sample
magic
of
or monsters? I thought it hums
Both.
around monsters.
both?
Okay, it has been humming ever since you got to this place.
Ah, no, but so what I
All
wanted
around
to
you
discern.
are
Mm-hmm.
kind of
Familiar
monsters-ish
faces.
people. It
Ah.
depends, like what kind of creatures you consider monsters and not. So it's gently humming for a while now.
So what I wanted to discern was between when they bought the new sample of ruidium and between the dunamis thing. Is there a difference on how the locket reacts or no?
It reacts. Well, does it affect? Does it detect evil in addition to detecting magic itself?
I'm gonna have to read.
So if it like, let's say, let's put it in other words, would it glow in presence of a mage?
Of a mage.
A magic user.
I'm gonna have to. I'm
Or someone
gonna.
who's magic.
I'm gonna read quickly. I'm gonna tell you what
Okay.
it exactly. I'm just
No
gonna
worries,
send
no
whatever
worries.
it says. And second was, how bad of an idea is it to eat the flower or the
No,
thing?
don't.
Hey, I'm asking. Okay.
One is
The bat?
No. The
the Dunamis.
yeah. That.
Dunamis.
Dunamis is like it's like a vial of it, so it's essentially like a what's it called? A liquid.
Okay. How bad of an idea is it to
Oh,
drink
another
it then?
potion, Another potion. For
Yeah,
him.
exactly.
Another potion
Go
for him.
For it, I
Yes.
would say go for it.
Okay. I'm gonna go for this then.
One person drinks everything they see, the other person snorts everything they see. It's like one epic.
I met Zavthan and Soren.
I swear. I
Yeah.
can't believe I'm saying this,
Let
but
me try
yeah.
to figure out like the effects of Dunamis on people, I guess.
Fun.
Technically, DM didn't the potion of possibility be created by Dunamis. That's what
Uh-huh.
they drank in campaign 3, right? So
Yes.
you could use the same if you want, or you'll have to find some homebrew thing.
Yeah, I'm trying to look for it.
See, Google RP is back.
Oh, no, I remember it because I fucking watched the episodes. What the fuck?
You will forever be known as that, man. I don't think that's going away.
It was one time, and you're welcome.
And
okay?
especially
Otherwise-
because RP does not use Google, so that's
Yeah,
Duck, duck, duck,
fucking
duck.
insult.
Yeah.
Duck, go RP, okay.
Yeah, quack.
Mhm.
And also, you fucking welcome, okay? Because none of you other jackasses realized either that the main bad guy's name.
I love the
figured it
word.
out.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Bustal.
Yeah.
It's weird. And you grab the thing, and immediately this person goes, What are you doing?
Vusal just
And- Good.
Vusal just sort of like glances at him, just like waves his hand. It's fine. I'm just trying something, you know. Just give me a few.
Vusal is like, my decisions are beyond your comprehension.
Yeah.
My plans. Behind you, Navias is just going. You all are very peculiar.
You're telling me.
I look at them with a face of like, I don't know how we got two people that do substances all the time to test things.
I mean, what did you accept? What did you expect, man?
I'm disappointed in the both of you.
Seriously.
It's me.
Zaftin was saying, I can't believe this.
Oh
Okay,
wow.
This is so fucking stupid, but I want to do this.
Okay.
Rig bite. You
Yeah.
drink it. And it happens like just in 10 seconds. You get visions of your alternate lives. But not just as Vostal. As different beings, different people. Multiples of Zapthins and multiples of sicknesses. And immediately you're back with a big head rush.
Vision of possibility.
Yeah, I didn't do that. Okay.
Vusal just like
So
stumbles back, like sort of goes to a table, places the vial down, and just stares at it. Okay. Hold on, I just saw Roy
Was
said
it
something. No.
hydrating?
Well, it doesn't kill you. Great. It's
How
not.
did it taste? And starts to take out
Ah,
like a notebook and starts writing with a.
Oh, right. Of course. Gustal will narrate it in like extreme detail. He's like, oh yes, somebody who's
Mhm.
you know who's excited about researching potions. Yes.
Nice.
I would also like to drink it.
Oh, fuck me.
Oh boy.
I look
Bro.
back at Naviask like I'm so.
I think
fucking
Navias will
sorry.
stop Sassy from drinking it. I
Navias
think.
has his face on his
Face
sorry,
face
hand
palm.
on his face.
Yeah, face palm.
Yeah.
Yes.
The fate of the world is in your hands. I am very.
I'm so sorry. One third
Sure
of
of
our party
it.
just does substances.
Mhm.
But there are too many of addicts here. One is addicted to dust, one is addicted to potions, one is addicted to war crimes.
Here's the thing though, right? I believe that if you do not test this and you do not figure out what the vibe is for this, how do we expect to use it properly if we don't know exactly what it does?
I just look at Navias and I say, you need to talk to that guy's mother, like, seriously.
Mhm.
You can't
I will
keep
handle.
threatening to talk to my mom. What the fuck, bro?
I see why the two of you aren't scientists.
That's not how science works.
Uh,
For the love
What
of
do you
God.
mean?
I can't. That you don't lick and snort things just to test
Nah,
it.
man. That's
Of course you do.
definitely how
Yeah,
science
you
works.
You definitely should not lick and snort things, says the man without a face or a.
Uh, DM.
Well, it used to have one.
Who I forgot. I keep forgetting names. What was the name of the creature? Or the Morris?
That's fine. 1 second.
Maurice.
Morris.
Morris.
Maurice.
Maurice.
Morris.
I think Gustav's like gonna grab the vial. He's just like points it to like pulls it up to like Morris. Can I
Hey,
keep
let
it?
me have a taste
Please.
first.
Limited quantities of that.
Oh,
Yeah, that is made from like an ancient artifact which we do not have any access to anymore.
okay. That's slightly. Okay, it's fine. It's
Ancient
fine.
Artifact.
No, but what is the ancient artifact called?
Checks his notes.
It.
Second.
It's gonna be the thing that void guy.
Sluxon.
Called the
Yeah.
Luxon Beacon.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
Fucking hell.
Come on.
Perfection.
It was provided.
My
It was provided to us by let's just say, not a glorious time for our community. A faction of us betrayed us, went to the material plane. Then a faction of them betrayed them, and came back to us with some of these vials. Yeah.
Okay, so we gotta find that thing.
Sure.
A lot of reasons.
Hold on. Folks.
oh,
Which faction betrayed? Which faction? Do you guys have a name?
Looks
Yeah,
at
yeah, yeah.
Navia's. Navia's sort of this like. Go for it. I'm pretty sure they should be aware of their own history. Looks at Ashla.
Oh boy.
The dude just looks at.
Oh, man.
Maurice looks at all of you and goes, "What do you know of Cobalt's Hole?"
Fuck me.
Mhm.
Of course.
Ah, fuck's sake.
I mean,
Wait,
I
why is
hope I
Sassy
know-
Pad's going fuck me?
No, I think
Because
that's the player.
He's heard enough of this
Oh.
place, right?
Oh, okay.
Sassy Pants is like,
Sure.
I
You
have-
heard it once. What the fuck?
yeah, from while you were talking in it, and he just immediately is like, just turns to the others and like, this is your fault. You brought this bullshit here. I don't
Okay,
want to hear
dude.
about.
Yeah,
I don't
you
want to
won't
hear
give the
about
watch
this
back.
this anymore.
Yeah. Okay.
Then you
why
can
don't
walk
take a
outside and
nap?
stay. Yeah,
Yeah.
have a stroll, take a nap.
We
We'll
Have a
discuss
hop.
this.
honestly we thank you for helping us navigate this
Thank you for your
place.
service.
Yeah, thank you for your service, but we're trying to figure out something that's larger than us, and we're trying to fix a problem that we personally as individuals did not create.
Kind
We
of
are
feels like you created it,
victims.
but okay.
I really don't like
Uh,
this rabbit. Can we get?
Yeah, I
our
think-
usual jackass back again.
Okay, you know what? I don't care about this. I want
How
to know.
hard are you making that wish?
Wha- Am I making a? I'm not making a wish. I'm just stating things. No wishes.
The-
make a
wish,
now.
wish for
Sure.
it. Wish
At that
for it.
point, at that moment, let's switch to
Yay!
Yay.
the other section of the party.
Oh no.
Wait, I had two questions before
Which
that.
one or the other?
Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. Go for it.
Okay, the first thing, when Zelda's blood is taken out of her and in the vial, what does it give out? What is the aura around it? What does it look like?
I am unwilling to put a thing to it. I would say that it's almost like a rainbow color.
It's a pride flag.
It's a pride flag. Yeah.
It's a pride flag. Yeah.
It's a pride flag.
Hell yeah.
Swirling
blood.
different colors of just all the colors. Yeah, it's a rainbow.
Okay, and the second thing, when the blood is put on the creature, when this
Uh-huh.
is burning and stuff, what happens then? Apart from it being okay after that, like around the magical aura around it. So it was dark, then it goes from nothing, and then normal what is
It
there
goes
now?
from dark. The first time it went from dark to them,
Nothing.
like all the white and black, almost like fighting each other, and then turning into nothing. And in this instance, a faint white glow remains, and
Faint
you
white.
can see the creature's heart beating through that glow, almost like pulsating.
See,
Okay. Also, we need to talk to Naviask about something right now. We can do that
Sure.
after.
Zelda, what do you
Do
say?
we want to?
I was just making a bad joke.
Go ahead. Pick up.
The chemicals made it gay.
Yeah, chemicals made it gay. Chemtrails.
They're making the fucking bats gay.
The
Yeah,
vaccination. The vaccination makes it gay.
Yeah, I pointed the bat, and then I'm at one point, and I'm like, can I have that? Like, as a little guy.
Oh, that's cute.
it's a dead bat though.
No, it's alive. The alive one.
Alive.
Oh, the alive one. Okay, I was like, what
Yeah,
the
why
fuck?
Why
is
would
that?
want the dead one?
I'll take the dead one.
I don't know. Okay. You see what I mean? One person is snorting everything, the other person is licking everything.
No. I wanna.
Missed opportunity. Where Zelda would be like, "Can I have that bird, please?" And Gustav just points to the dead one. "Can I have that bird, please?"
He did. He did.
Yeah, I just said that. I'll have the dead one.
Oh, my bad.
Say that.
He said that. He really said that.
Yeah. See,
Thanks.
Gustav wants the dead bird, and then I look at the live bird, and I'm like, can I have that maybe? I don't know.
Sure. Have a bunch of these. The birds
I
are
have a
like
question.
chirps. Who for?
For you, Maurice.
Mm-hmm. The orb glows. Go ahead.
The dunamis that you use to help neutralize the ruidium, that's something that's extremely rare and in small quantities. Is there anything else that you may have as a lead that could help us solve a problem for an entire city?
Well, I suppose like an entire beacon.
Okay.
Right.
That makes sense.
The
Elvis
dots.
interjects at this point and just says, I might be able to give a better answer to that actually. And she looks at Maurice and Navia who says, the glow that Dunamis gives out over here, I've seen that somewhere else before, back in our material plane. It was almost too similar. And then she looks back at Void and says, you remember the child that we saw? That that I said gave off ether as an aura around her when I tried to look into it.
Yeah, I kind of got
Yes.
additional answers as well about that thing. About it's a god, more or less.
Makes a little bit more sense. So this substance over here is giving off the same energy as the god creature that you are talking about. Do you know who it is and where we can find them? Because they might be able to help us if it's the same thing.
Wait, did you ask
What?
me a question?
No, I said Void. I told you
Okay.
Void is saying this.
Oh, you're asking me? I don't know. That's kind of what I wanted to find out as well. Because one of the things I believe I have to do is return the light and free that child.
Wait, the chalice
don't-
got off somewhere?
It kind of saved me when my family got murdered. So that's
So that-
why it's roaming around.
So that entity has been attached to you since your childhood.
Yeah, because I think
My dear
whatever.
gods, how many entities do you all have attached to you?
So many at this point.
Yeah, I mean,
Technically,
it's not my fault that God
I am
decided to
making
save
a
my
joke,
life.
young one. It's okay.
I don't know. We gotta figure this out and see what happens because I need to know more about which factions were sent, which factions did the betrayals, all of that.
Hold
and
on, guys, I'm
they all
getting a
come
call.
from the
Be
same
right back.
place.
Okay.
Right, I'm getting a call.
So yeah,
Call you
these
back
are
in.
questions which we should figure out. And I mean, in the meantime, DM, these are things I need to ask as well. So let me
Okay.
formulate the questions that I need to figure out for
Sure.
this.
Meanwhile,
Maybe we
another
can-
researcher walks in, takes the the rest of the material, whatever there was, away from the main
Yeah,
desk,
okay.
Away from
so that other
Sassy.
people don't
That's
consume
fair,
it,
yeah.
and then just sort of like starts hanging around. This creature is pretty tiny, the size of a squirrel, but dressed up as a knight.
Him?
Who?
Yes.
Wait.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
It's the guy from this meme I'm posting in chat.
No, it's the guy from the one shot that Nano did, right? Yes,
Yeah,
this
I
guy.
post the
Yes. Oh my
Okay,
god.
I
Yes,
wasn't
the
there.
Yep. I'm sorry. Yeah.
This was a charity one shot we did back in September
Oh,
think that
no.
2024, yes.
Rudeness bad.
Keep a squirrel some heroin.
Yeah,
Oh,
we gave
no.
the squirrel some heroin.
What
No,
the
we
fuck?
didn't give it to him. He
Oh,
was
no, he
consuming
had
heroin on his
heroin.
own.
He had heroin. He was
Oh
offering it.
god.
Oh, not another
Drugs
addict,
all the
man.
way
Come
down,
on.
man.
I
At
swear
the,
to go.
at the
I
point,
swear to
like,
God.
takes out like a small stash,
Oh,
looks at
no.
all of you,
No,
sees that you're distracted.
We can't. No more illicit drugs.
We are the worst
Let it
players
happen.
in the world.
And
Let it happen.
Davias just goes, no, and like he stops and puts his hand back in his pocket.
Look,
Huh?
man,
What?
also for a one shot for charity.
Wow. Wow.
Heroin for
I
charity,
forgot his
guys.
name.
Yeah, that's.
heroin
I
for
forgot his
charity.
name. I forgot his name. So for Rigbite, there's now a squirrel in the room who is dressed up
Rigbite's
as
not
a knight.
there, no.
No, Rigbite just came back.
Yeah,
Okay,
what's going on? Okay, so what's happening?
There's a squirrel in the room now who is also like a part of the team here apparently. He's dressed up as a knight, a tiny
What?
knight.
It's the addict to heroin.
You don't know that yet.
Yeah, we don't know that. Yes,
Sassy
yes,
know
yes.
that.
We just saw
Yeah,
him
by
try to do
sassy, I
heroin.
mean Steve.
Okay, so
He's
what
from
is
a
the squirrel?
different One shot. Don't worry about it.
Don't
From,
worry
one
about it.
shot.
I'll-
Okay.
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Oh man,
Yeah,
that's
do
got
addicted
so many more
squirrel, like-
implications now.
Yeah. I mean, this is a planet full of. This is like a city full of refugees. So
Perfect place for Sassy then. I think.
where else would this little guy, be?
Can't believe he survived.
He survived. He's a survivor.
Probably all that high from the heroin helped him.
Yeah, that's not gonna last him.
Wow.
If he keeps being high.
Maybe. Anyway,
Two,
Navias just
Soren.
like looks at all of you. I hope that answers your Rudim problem.
It
to an
does.
extent.
Yeah.
About that, I think we need to have a deeper talk, you and I.
Go ahead.
There's a lot of things have happened. Maybe not in front of all of them.
DM, I also want
Uh,
to talk to them, but I don't have questions right now. Maybe next
Okay.
session. If we
Sure.
can.
Yeah, we are about to end anyway. Don't worry about it. It's okay.
Yeah. We can cut to Soren
Okay,
and
this-
have his session.
Let Elvis ask the.
After
yeah.
Elvis.
It's gonna be long. Let's do the Soren thing instead.
Send me the questions. I'll prep for them.
Okay.
Moving on to
in the
Soren.
meantime, yay.
Fun.
Soren.
Morin. You're sitting behind Jamil on almost like a giant. No, wait. A smaller dinosaur like creature with obsidian like skin just running through hell. Wait, this was before. We have already reached.
Yeah,
Have
yeah.
we
where
reached?
left off,
We
yeah.
are in front of Glass Staff.
The
Liliana
prison.
Is there.
You see the mansion, you see some of the
All the
glass
glass
stars looking at you, smiling and waving. Ileana looks up at you all. What's the plan?
Kill him.
He's dead. You can't kill him. That's not how death works.
Can we not double?
No.
Okay.
That's bullshit.
I mean, feel free to take it up with the gods, I guess. Cycle of life, that's, we're in hell. There's no other hell to go to from here. Anyway, it's good to see you, sir.
You too.
Been a while.
Have you been here this entire time?
No, I was actually in Wildmont. Then I realized that I didn't fit anywhere and I wanted to find Shadow Hour. Went there, met some people, found out about my brother. So I decided whatever there might be, he's still my brother. I should check in on him.
I guess.
Well, would you like to meet him?
Not really, but it doesn't feel like we have a choice yet. Do you know what Jamil plans to do with the watch?
I am literally right here.
No, I know, but do you know the specifics?
No, Jamil is right.
Yeah,
Jamil said that.
Yeah,
Both of
bro.
you.
Yeah. I just raised my hand at him. Yeah.
Ileana just sort of looks at you. I don't think it'll work because the watch is, broken. So we broke it, right? We made sure no one could use it.
Yeah. It is broken, but if there's anyone who can figure out how to fix it, it is Jamil. It is Glassdorf, sorry.
We are not giving it to him.
Yeah, exactly.
That's for sure. So it's fine. It'll be okay.
I don't trust this. I don't think this is a good idea.
I don't either.
So why are you agreeing to it then?
Looks at Jamil. How many did you say? Jamil looks at both of you. As of right now, takes out his pad. 48,334 souls. Reducing on an average of 8 per day. You're dying, man. I don't know what to tell you. Well, I'm not. I won't. But my people will. Do you even know what this world was before the gods arrived?
You mean Exandria?
Yeah. Do you think there was no one there when they colonized us?
I still don't
Think
understand
there
the
were
whole. I don't understand the whole. You're saying the gods came to Exandria and colonized it. Is that what happened?
Yes. I was not there, obviously.
No, yeah, I get that, but
Being
what do you
told.
mean? How do gods? There's 12 gods, 15 gods. You're saying they colonized, and then who took over then? There had to be people who they brought in, right? But did the gods have their own army of humans that they brought in? Where did they come from?
Who created humans, do you think?
I don't know. It's a weird concept, right? Did we create the humans? Did we create the gods, or did the gods create us? Right?
I think that's a more philosophical question for a more
Exactly.
philosophical world. That's not what happened here. There's very clear records of people, creatures existing on this planet.
Yeah. No, I get.
Gods
that I understand.
existing on this planet. Gods who were then replaced by other gods.
Other gods. Okay.
Then they fought amongst themselves and then they displaced all but 1/10 of human civilization. There were people on the moon.
The Red Moon.
Yes,
The fucking red.
it was
moon,
not red.
Of course it's involved. Fucking okay. What is happening? What happened there?
I'm not entirely sure. I've been told that there's a god trapped in there. I don't believe it, but a lot of fuckery, for lack of a better term, happened during Calamity Sword. I was there. It was all fucked up. All shades of fucked up. Demons snatching kids from their mothers. People who were regular people turning into demons. Gods killing humans as if they are somehow against the ones who they pray to. Gods sacrificing their own hands to create weapons. And I'm not talking about actual hands.
This is why I was never religious. I knew there's something shady about these fuckers. Okay. Let's go talk to Glassstaff, I guess.
Listen, I know this is not your war, and I'll be very honest with you. There's perhaps very little chance that this thing will work, this plan will work. But you understand why I have to try, right?
Jamil, I am with you. There's 48,000 people
It's not a matter
who are...
of choice, right?
Yeah, no, I agree. There's 48,000 people who need a home, and I am with you that they deserve a home. I just don't agree with the way we're going about it.
I understand.
But I
I
am with you.
If you have a better plan, if you have a better idea, I'm all ears. But I have gone against the winds of this world, and I tell you, right now they're the strongest they have ever been. So my plan is to go back to when they would not be as strong.
Or we just assassinate the entire Cobalt Soul.
And then what? Cobalt Soul are also people who should exist.
No, but they are the ones who are preventing your people to...
It's the Twin...
So we take out the people in the Dwendalian Empire. We sneak in. I go
It'll
get
cause
Boyd.
political instability, and there would be a bunch of people who would die again, and it might not even end up happening. Did you hear about the last rebellion? Did you?
Not really.
Exactly.
I think it was before my time. You realize I've been here for less than a year, right?
Oh well, yeah, that's true.
Not even a year, it's been like 6 months.
There. But yeah, they have means to prevent information from reaching out to people. Why do you think they created the largest vault of information in the world and control who knows what? Information is the biggest tool in a war. And right now they haven't. And I had a branch of it, but well, that blew up too. I was hoping that you would help me create this machine and help me travel to other worlds and free our people. Free my dad. That did not happen. You ended up dying. You betrayed me. But well,
hey,
I'm not angry about that anymore, am I?
Hey, it's not my fault. You can't blame me for dying. That's unfair.
You left me. I needed
died.
you.
I died.
Yes.
You can't blame me.
How dare you?
This is so fucking
Nice.
weird. This is, I don't...
You left me.
Okay. I didn't mean...
We had our plans. We had everything.
This was
Sure,
not part of the deal ever. The deal was always we were going to set up relay stations to communicate, not fucking bring back an entire people.
That was the first step to.
Yeah,
Where
no,
do
I
you
get
think-
it now. I didn't know back then.
I told you from the get-go that one of my plans was to bring back Ashla's father.
Yeah,
And
but I didn't know you
mother.
meant 48,000 people, bro. There's like
That
2 people and 48,000 people is a very big difference.
fair, but it's not as if we have a lack of resources.
Well, okay, so I'm trying to figure this out, right? This is technically before Soren came back from dying.
Yes.
but it is also him remembering this, and he's able to impact this because it's kind of a dream or whatever. So he remembers the whole shit with the weird creature in the water, right?
There was no weird creature in the water, as far as you know, before dying.
No, I know, but like this is technically a dream that I can impact with the current information, or can I not?
No. It's a dream you're having of the stuff that happened before then, and your information is like up to then. Everyone deep down knows it.
That's the thing, though.
not about-
it is a sham.
it's
You
not
still
about
made us join the
resources.
Cobalt Soul. You did that to us. You made me sign a contract so I could get
With
access to
me!
information.
It was not with Cobalt Soul. It was with me. I made you sign a contract with me, so that what would I say? Oh yeah, this is like the most secret government organization. Here, have a candy. No, I have to, put on a show to make sure that you guys understand that this is a serious thing. I can't just tell you, hey, you know what, guys? I'm a double agent. Can I do that? Do you really think so?
How do you
Listen,
think I
help
started
me
doing
out
that?
or not, it's fine. I am here because I want to save a world, right? And as long as I'm on the battlefield, as long as like one person is left on the battlefield, the war is not over, no matter how hard the enemy tries it. We have to resist, and that's all I can offer. And if you're with me, that's cool. If you're not with me, that's fine. If you think I should not use the watch, go back, go home.
I'm on your side, Jamil. I want to help you free your people. I would do the same thing for mine if I was in your situation.
I'm hoping bringing these people back, or subtly changing the events of the past, would make it so that it will be favorable for us to bring these people back. They're dying, they're being corrupted by the Astral Sea. And they trust me with it. They trust me with their lives.
I get it, but like, how are we going to do this? Where are they going to live? Are you going to bring them to Marquette, to Ank'harel? Are they going to go to Chantal?
We can build them houses. We can do it together.
Yeah, okay. Well, we
All
need a
we
plan.
need
Do
to
you have
do-
a plan, or is it just a pipe dream? Because if 48,000 people show up in Ank'harel with no place to live, we cannot build them homes overnight. It's going to take a week, 2 weeks, a month. Do you have a plan?
I have some parts of a plan. But the first part is seeing this man here, seeing what he has to say, and trusting him.
I don't trust him. Now, above the table,
Mm-hmm.
I cannot see any sort of semblance of where Soren is going to.
Disagree with him?
Yes.
Yeah, I realize I've convinced you too much.
No, like, sure, using the watch is the only thing that
Okay,
he does. That
you
is
know
not.
what? Let's move on to a temporary this thing. I'm going to tell you exactly where you disagree.
No, it's fine. We can build
Moving
up to it.
No, fuck it.
Do you?
Ah,
He's
Oh, no, they're gone.
Like, fuck.
he's scary. That's scary.
Yeah.
Dude, I really want to go talk to the Raven Queen and be like, please, can you just kick Gustal's ass a couple of times? And just, like, you exist, right? We gotta make him believe.
His atheist is ruining the vibes.
I think-
it's the funniest thing.
I think on this case, Zald and Void can team up to do this.
I will most.
Oh, no, but
definitely
this
team
is-
up with
this is-
Zelda.
This would be so much fun though. I'm like,
It's
see,
fun
this is
playing it.
yeah, exactly. No, the best part is to him, even if he like gets his ass beaten, he's like, yeah, that's a monster I can't beat. Okay, I come back tomorrow.
I know, that's why it's so stupid. It's the funniest thing. Because
That's-
in this world particularly, we know
See, the Raven
gods
Queen?
exist.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
Raven Queen is already smited one member of a party. She will
No.
not stop.
Yeah,
fighting.
exactly. But
Fight another
but
one.
that's it's funny. That's why I'll do it. Oh no, Dim's back.
That's what is funny.
See,
Okay, they're back then.
so you see why I need to do this. I need to make sure that my people live, and I lead them to peace. I lead them to a prosperous world, and I'll show everyone in the entire universe that me and my people are not to be fucked with.
Join him, man.
God damn it, Jamil.
Wait.
We there is I agree with almost everything you are saying, and I am with you for okay. We cannot tell Glassstaff we have the watch.
How? We need him to repair it.
We ask him hypothetically how to use it first.
What do you mean hypothetically?
He needs
ask
to
him-
repair it
He will repair it.
for us to use
First
it.
we need okay, fair enough. But
And
first we need to know
I
how much he
have-
knows.
A million of them to go through before I ask a single question, so that they know that I'm not fucking around.
I do we know
I
which one
brought you
is
here for two reasons. One is because you know how the watch works, and two is because you hate Glassstaff. So you won't stop punching if he stops moving.
Jamil, I hate him for everything he's done to me and for everything he's done to us. I despise him. He's the reason why my best friend is
Some,
king of-
stuck in a yeah.
Oh, okay, sure. He's stuck, but he seems pretty.
He seems pretty happy, yes, but that is not the life that
Oh, he's your best friend now, is he?
he Jamil,
Mm-hmm.
I owe him my life and more.
Oh
I
yeah,
owe you my
and
life.
I didn't say yeah.
God damn it, jealousy is not a good color on you.
You know what? Let's stop
Can we-
arguing and stop
yeah.
punching.
Can
Start
can we
punching.
all these Glassstaffs here? Can we figure out which one is the one that we killed?
All of
Specifically the
them. You
one.
killed all of
No,
them.
no, I know, right? In the grand scheme of things, all of them. But the one specifically, the one Glassstaff that Ilyana
that's-
fireballed in the face.
That's the point. All of them died exact same way, exact same place, exact same time.
But they all have different histories, different.
No, yes, they do, but like the end is all the same. They all remember you in their final moment.
Alright. I'm gonna reach into my pocket to pull out my wand of fireball, realize it's not there. Swear under my breath a couple of times. Fucking goddamn fucking matron of Raven's ass motherfucker. Fucking
Smite.
piece of shit.
You hear lightning above,
Yes!
Oh, now you hear me.
and you see, even in hell, there's weather.
Nice.
Alright, let's do this. Let's do this. Before I change my mind, let's do this.
So you start punching. And Jamil starts asking questions. Keep punching. Keep punching. So my question to you is, Soren, how many Glassstaffs do you go through before your fists get tired?
I think initially it's just blind rage. First one is this is for Endath, right? The next one, this is for Cygnus. The next one, You didn't really fuck with Elvis directly, but this is for Elvis. The next one is for Endath again, and it just I think most of it is just for Endath, and it's not just punching. It's lightning bolts. It's vicious mockery. It's all of that. He's pushing himself to his limits, using up more spell slots than he has, and it gets to a point where Soren is more exhausted than the glass staffs are, and I think,
None of the class staffs are putting up a fight.
and they're not answering questions either.
They're not answering questions. They just
I think-
smile till you break every single tooth.
This is not working. He grabs the last one that's left. Why won't you answer?
There's a
Why won't
million
you-
more left.
The last one that I hit. I mean,
Okay.
why won't you answer our questions? We need to know how the watch works.
How far you rose, and how low have you fallen?
Damn. Man, glass fell off.
These are the first words you hear from his mouth.
It's not funny. What do you want?
This. For you to realize, and then he grabs onto your collars, for you to realize that you're no different than me. We are the same. Okay, yeah, we can end right now. It's fine. Yeah.
I am nothing like you.
Look at your hands. Do you think they have less blood than mine?
Ooh, dialogues.
Keep
This is not-
going. Jamil just goes.
Soren is breathing heavily. There's sweat pouring down his forehead, mixed with tears, and he's screaming in Glasstar's face. I am nothing like you. This is not who I am. Not you. I am not doing this for. You're the one who wanted to rule. You're the one who wanted to bring back your people, and you wanted to destroy everything else, even though it was nobody's fault. It is not. And he realizes while he's yelling that he's not talking to Glassstaff anymore, and he's talking to Jamil. When he says, you don't want to bring them back, you want to rule, you want to take over, and you want everyone else to suffer because of what happened to your people. And that is not what I stand for. That is not what we are here for. We are going to bring the people back, but I will not let you defeat. I will not let you fight or rule them with an iron fist or however the fuck else you want to. That is not why we're here. I am not going to facilitate you becoming a dictator. And then he just
How shall you
drops.
stop me?
Is that Glassstaff? Is that Jamil?
That's Jamil standing right behind you.
I'm gonna drop Glassstaff, and I'm gonna turn around to look at Jamil face to face, still unable to see properly because of the sweat and the tears rolling down my face.
Behind you, Glassstaff is just laughing his ass off.
I was right. You are just like him. You are no better than he is. I am no better than he is. Look at what you've made me do. Look at what I have done in the name of what? Progress?
People deserve this. They deserve retribution.
Your people deserve to be brought back, but the people living in Ank'harel today are not responsible for what happened to your people thousands of years ago.
But their
You cannot
leaders
blame them
are.
for that. You cannot
leaders
go
are.
back.
The people who turned a blind eye to my people are, and every single one of them will pay.
That is not how any of this works. This is not.
He turns back. He turns his back towards you. You don't understand. You still don't understand. This is why I need to be the one who is leading this charge, because none of you understand or have the
Well,
patience and commitment to do what needs to be done.
You have lost sight of what is important, Jamil. It is not ruling. It is not retribution. It is not killing people. It is not revenge. It is to bring back people who do not have a way to protect themselves.
Yes, to bring them back and to ensure that they live prosperous, to
No,
ensure
and-
that they don't have to beg for everyone else's mercy, to just exist. And at this point, you see a brief flash of silver. You were supposed to leave the watch before coming here, but he has it in his pocket right now.
Where is Ilyana right now?
Ileana's outside. She can't
This is
surprise the
crazy.
story of them all.
What is
You
wrong with
don't
you, Jamil?
understand how many years I have been at this. You know how old I am?
I don't.
I was 14 when I led charge to rescue people from other dimensions and other worlds and other cities. You don't understand what I've sacrificed. But one day you will. And let's go off the watch.
Jamil,
One day you will understand and beg me for forgiveness. And trust me, Soren, Stormborn, you won't get it.
dang.
Dude.
I have never met someone
Kills.
more frustrating than you. And I thought that I'd met him not much. You realize I didn't know about this thing till like what, a week ago? 2 weeks ago?
You know what? I'll summarize it for you, Ashla. If you need to leave, just leave. I think this is going on for too long.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to end, but like, yeah, this is going on. It does not even matter.
Why?
He
We
goes
cannot
back
do
to
this.
punching glass stuff.
I have the watch, right? You
Mhm.
gave it to me?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to leave.
It does not stop you. I thought we were friends.
I thought we were friends too. But you're too far gone, Jamil. I do not want to rule your people. I never have. I have never wanted to be the hero. I've never
Not
wanted to be.
my name.
What is
Tired
your
of
name?
it.
What is your
Tired of
name
this
then?
identity.
Show me who you really are then. Take off your mask. Or whatever it is you're using to disguise yourself. Let me see you for who you really are.
Well, my name is not relevant, is it? Right now, all that's relevant to you is how to peacefully bring back a race which has been excommunicated from an entire world, and I tell you that it's not possible.
Have you tried?
Yes! For a millennia!
No, 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 no.
So leave, Soren, before I change my mind.
And I will die with the watch. I will destroy it. I will take it to the ends of the earth. I don't care anymore, Jamil. If this is who you are, or Elias, whatever the fuck else. If this is who you are, if this is what I cannot believe I believed in you, and I gave you everything I had, and this is how. And every word he says, he's stepping away from him. I hope you find some peace, because you're not getting the watch back. I'm going to find a way to bring back your people without ruling over them, or without killing a bunch of people in the process. And I just leave.
Sounds good. This is where we leave today's session.
Right.
Ah,
Around like a half an hour more.
yay.
World peace, yep. And
World
alright. That was too
peace.
long. Yeah, I thought
Ah,
that,
that
that would be
was-
like a 5-minute thing, but it lasted like 35 fucking minutes.
I mean,
Yeah, that was.
that was.
I
Oh,
see
that was
why
so
he
good
is so
though.
passionate.
That was so good
Also,
though.
how do you
Yeah.
spell his name again?
Elias.
Would you like to know it, boy?
Liars.
ELIAS.
Yep. ELIAS, yep.
Liars what though?
I don't
No,
know.
you don't know.
We will never know.
Alright, I'll be leaving.
Bye
Good
bye. Thank you
night.
so
Bye-bye.
much. This
It
was
was so
fun.
fun. It was so good.
Say hi to your mom.
That's great.
I am actually seeing you tomorrow, that's why.
The timing of that.
Alright.
Perfect timing.
Bye.
Right.
Bye-bye,
Take
guys.
care,
Bye-bye.
everyone. Have a
Bye.
lovely
Take
night.
care.
Take
Bye.
care.
Thanks
Good
for the
night.
session, Manu.
Amazing
Thank you so
session. Amazing
much.
session.
Kill
Was
Jameel.
Thank
great.
you.
Yeah.
Kill Shim.
Too many addicts.
See,
I
we.
don't
Yeah,
think you're gonna
it's-
kill
It's-
Jamil.
It's
I
it's
doubt
two
you will
birds with
even
one
see
stone.
him after
Glastov and Jamil. We get both of them. Just nuke the place. It'll be fine.
I mean, technically, Jamil, Oglasa is already dead. So.
Eh. Figuratively. We'll also get Sassy alongside, but that's like collateral damage. But
We need to do another session for, not session, like a sort of like a flashback